and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Great day to be alive on this Thursday. Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Live from the bullpen in New Berlin. It's a sports bar and grill, and it is amazing in here. Opened in July, reopened. And let me tell you this. You know when you walk into a place and it feels like home? I can tell I'm home. I see touch tunes. I see pull tabs. I see slot machines. I see TVs, and I see a great sound system on the ceiling. It has everything imaginable out here in New Berlin, so stop by at the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill out in New Berlin. I'm Ben Brust. Alongside me is Packer backer Kyle Wallace. We got a live studio audience here. Love it, love it, love it. We'll get their feedback on some of our questions today, too.
Wow, this is fun. This is cracking. I like this.
I feel like we're on Sports Nation.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, I love the reaction. Man, bars like
don't
this.
Say anything. Don't say anything they're going to disagree with now, because we could get booed out of here.
That's true. That's true. We're in the line of fire here. But man, places like this, it's cozy, it's nice, but also brand new with the remodel.
Yeah,
oh, you got to come out and see the bullpen out here in New Berlin. This is the place
loose
to be.
in the pen.
Yeah. Getting loose now.
Literally.
I see it behind me. Yeah.
Too many times we saw the bullpen have to be used in the playoffs, but I digress because I'm still. I realized real quick on the Milwaukee Brewers front that it took me about a full week to reach acceptance. I think I was just like in denial since Friday, even though like we all kind of knew, but I didn't want to know, and I know it was a great performance, but like I was so invested from Game 1 to 162 to obviously Game 5 the Cubs and like the whole thing. Like it wasn't supposed to end this way, and I'm still convinced of that I'm in the acceptance phase right now.
Well, it's like saying goodbye to a good friend, right? I mean, the power of friendship defined the season, and when your season comes and goes, man, you miss him. I miss watching the Milwaukee Brewers.
He's Brad Nortman. Again, we're live from the bullpen. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman. Get us on the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776. Again, 800-990-ESPN is the Carbless Talking text line. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison for you to see our beautiful faces and this wonderful bar. Look, I don't want to start talking about it because then I might start crying and then get too deep into it.
Oh, no, not crying.
No, I mean, I probably would get emotional if I really thought about all the moments that we got to see and witness and feel. And now you're going to make me do it. From 0-4 to the worst run differential to trading for Quinn Priester, seeing him win 19 games, to Jacob Mizorowski coming up and giving this team an unbelievable jolt, to Andrew Vaughn Summer, to Bryce Terang's power, to
Pat Murphy's pocket
pancakes. Pat Murphy and the way that he got this team to win 8 games 3 straight times, 14 games of franchise record, coming back out of 8 games of those 14 that they were down in the game to a number 1 season, franchise record in wins, to skipping the wild card, to winning in Game 5, to then what I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that this season was among the most memorable Brewer season of my lifetime. I mean, between all – these are just a bunch of ragtag guys that got no respect, and they completely overperformed. You got Murphy, who just embodies what it means to be a Brewer and a Wisconsinite. So I'm okay at this point, a level of acceptance, right? I'm okay with how the season ended, right? Because you got to beat the Cubs in the play. Never played the Cubs in the playoffs.
And now we 1-0.
And now you're 1-0 against the Cubs. And look, the Dodgers were just better. I stand here with a lot of optimism going forward because this team is young. The pipeline is full. I think this won't be the only opportunity that the Brewers are in the NLCS.
2030, baby.
That's what
World Series champion by 2030.
Kyle's predicted the World Series before he reaches 40.
Somebody going to be getting loose in the pen like we are getting loose in the bullpen today out in New Berlin, and it's going to be for a World Series championship for my Brewers.
Well, we know it's a big weekend coming up. Sunday Night Football. You got Aaron Rodgers facing the Green Bay Packers, the ex-girlfriend, so to speak. Here is what Aaron Rodgers had to say earlier this week, and he will be talking to some of the Green Bay media that he got to know really well later today, and we'll try and get that for you. But here's what he had to say earlier in the week.
I don't have any animosity toward the organization. Obviously, I wish that, things have been better in our last year there, but, I have a great relationship with a lot of people still in that organization. And this is not a revenge game for me. I'm just excited to see some of those guys and be on Sunday Night Football again.
Not a revenge game, and come on now. Are we lying to ourselves right now?
I'm curious what the question was, because he starts talking about appreciation, all that kind of stuff. I'd be curious if they asked, is this a revenge game for you? Because it feels like the question was, how are you feeling going back there, or having the Green Bay Packers come play you? It's almost like when you're like, you're asked, how are you doing? I'm not angry. No, I'm not angry. You only do that when you're actually angry.
Ain't that?
It's not a revenge game.
No, of course not.
But it's absolutely a revenge game.
100%.
Kyle, you're the Packer backer. Is this a revenge game?
Yeah, this is a revenge game for him. It's a revenge game for us, too. What you talking about? This is the guy that told us. He literally came up from darkness. After he had a time to himself to ponder what his future was, he decided he wanted to ponder a different life without me, without us, without Wisconsin, without the Packers. And you think this ain't a revenge game? Oh, no. You don't leave my general manager on red. Like he did, okay? You don't do that and think we're going to have a revenge game. And, of course, it's Aaron Rodgers. He has always been vindictive. He always plays with a chip on his shoulder. He was thinking about the fact that Alex Smith got drafted by the 49ers in that draft and all the teams that passed up him, and he wanted to make a list of everybody that passed up on the great Aaron Rodgers. So, yes, Aaron Rodgers is on a revenge game streak, and there's one team he has not beaten in the NFL. We know it's the Green Bay Packers, and you know he wants to do that. So is Aaron Rodgers seeking revenge on Sunday? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, because he's not happy about the way that things went down in the end. And for me as well, this is the revenge game for Goody. Goody has an opportunity to show everybody he made the right decision when he moved on for that old fogey Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think though it's hard for me to say that like this game's going to change the mindset of any Packer fan on moving on from Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you have somebody younger that you can have locked in for a longer period of time. And obviously when he drafted Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers mentioned it. That's part of when he knew that it was going to be moving on.
It's a validation game, right? We already know,
that's fair.
We already know Jordan Love is
Laced
the
in
one.
revenge.
Yeah, we know he's the one. We're good. We're happy to move on. He's going to be a successful quarterback in the NFL. But there's nothing better. Like when we played Brett Favre, when we lost him the first two times we played him, it would have been nice to be like, okay, we feel vindicated of the fact that we moved on from Brett Favre because he was a little bit over the hill. Turned out not to be true. And with Aaron Rodgers, it would be vindication of validation. Us feeling good about the fact that, yep, we moved on from him. Look at him over there. He still can't beat us. So, no, this is
remind you of any
game.
ex-girlfriends, Kyle?
I mean, let's be honest. Like, if we talking about it, and we thinking about ex, I mean, of course, when you see your old ex out, when your old ex see you, you want her to see you and be like, dang, I missed out, because I know for a fact any little show they used to talk to Kyle Wallace and see Kyle Wallace out, they all still be like, man, I missed out. Yeah, you did, boo-boo. It might have been me, but you missing out on me. I might have been the problem in the relationship, but you still missing out on me. Everybody, when they see their ex, they want to stun on their ex. Is that not true? When you see your ex, you want to make sure, hey, yeah, you missed out on me. I'm the catch here.
You do want to put your best foot forward when you see your ex, no doubt about it. Whether it's at a bar or wherever else you go, you want to look better than who they got now on their arm.
Yeah. Well, and part of me is thinking right now, you're always very nice for the most part, and hey, how are things? That's what I'm hearing in the press conference. You know what I mean? He's putting on the face that he knows out externally. Hey, this isn't a revenge game. But deep down inside, he wants to beat the Green Bay Packers.
He should
for all
beat
the
the
things
Packers.
that he said about Goody and all how he went scorched earth in 2021 when he came back to the team and talked about the organization treating veteran players bad, and he doesn't have the input. I've been around the league for 17 years, this, that, and the other thing. Like, that just doesn't go away for a guy that, like Kyle said, was keeping tabs on all the people that were drafted before him. That just doesn't leave a person, and it doesn't leave a competitor that reached the levels that he got. This means a lot to him, and to act like it's not a revenge game is just a flat-out lie out loud.
Well, and from the Goody perspective, it's like you tell your girlfriend at the time, man, it would really mean a lot to me if you cleaned up. It would really mean a lot to you if you gave me some encouragement every once in a while. But they didn't do any of that. And if they go to their next boyfriend or girlfriend, and they're cleaning up and encouraging. That's what Rodgers did to Goody and the Green Bay Packers. Ooh. What did he do when he went to the Jets? He's showing up at OTAs.
He sure did.
He's coaching up the young wide receivers. He's clean cut. He's looking all business proper. He's out in New York. So ever since he left the Packers, he sort of turned over this new leaf for things he wasn't doing in Green Bay. So I think when Goody looks at that, even LaFleur and guys on the team, there's a level of, why aren't you doing the things that you're doing now? Why didn't you do that here? So a little bit of revenge.
I got cussed out for that
one
way. Time. Ooh, I never forget when I got cussed out.
Well, please do share.
Well, she told me, you out here doing all this for another bleep, but you ain't doing it for me. I said, whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot.
So you're Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I would say so.
Are you more the Aaron Rodgers or Packers?
No. I know thyself. Oh, I'm Aaron Rodgers. I'm not Goody. I'm not the good guy. I'm Aaron Rodgers. I was the one that, felt like my stuff didn't stink and I wanted to be, move on.
But could you back it up with your performance?
I don't know.
Like Aaron Rodgers could back it up with the performance on the field?
I don't know what you mean by that.
As a boyfriend. Like, could you back it up as a good...
I'm going to say, because, your boy always come through now. All right? So, yeah, in every aspect. So, yes, the answer is yes.
It feels like Kyle with Baby Girl is the one that comes. He won the game, right? I mean, in that revenge game, Kyle went ahead and won.
Is Baby Girl Jordan Love in this case?
Baby Girl is Jordan Love. She's better than Jordan Love.
There you go. 800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talking text line. That's a sign of a weak mind if you're stuck in the past. All right, come on now.
I'm
better than everyone.
Oh, I can move on. Oh, you're stuck in the past. I never reminisce. I just move on. Oh, that's a bunch of malarkey.
We're all human beings that think about the past. Now, can you do better working with the past and not letting it affect you? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But there is too much history here between the two franchises, and this is the first time we're seeing it cultivate to a moment where, like, because he is healthy and because he's playing football, we're getting this opportunity to see the past collide in a way that you can't hide from.
Yeah, this wasn't a fling with Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This was a marriage.
This was a marriage. As many people have said, Aaron Rodgers was the longest relationship they've had with somebody other than their parents.
Yeah,
growing
that's true.
up.
I believe Strofe almost feels that way because he said he's the only quarterback he knows, and their young little Strofe heart out there probably gets his heart broken seeing him in a different uniform.
And when you think about it, for us, because we saw Brett Favre, Brad and I came up during the Brett Favre era, so I
was hurt during those times.
Exactly, so we had this affinity for Brett Favre, whereas when you think of people like Strofe and people who are probably a decade younger than us, they grew up with Aaron Rodgers. If you're 27 years old, that means for most of your life, all you know is Aaron Rodgers being the quarterback of the football team, the guy that you looked up to, that jersey that you may have bought, or maybe that frame like me. I told y'all, in my bedroom growing up, it was Brett Favre, it was Robert Brooks, it was Mark Shamora, it was Reggie White, it was Edgar Bennett. That was the poster that I had. Those were the people I looked up to. And so when these young folks now see Aaron Rodgers, that was their GOAT. That was their guy. So I understand how attached people are to Aaron Rodgers. And for people on Sunday, I hope we have a great game where Aaron Rodgers gets absolutely destroyed and my Packers go and win another football game.
Well, we are live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin. It's Taco Thursday. Come around.
Dude, I smell
I smell something
it
delicious.
Smells so good.
Great food, Friday fish fries, pizza, wings, game day specials. It is a great local spot, and you should stop by the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin. Strofe, I want to put this on the poll on Twitter at KBN ESPN, and I want the responses from KBN Nation. Would it be more satisfying to win the game on a Jordan Love touchdown or an Aaron Rodgers interception? That's how we got here. 800-990-3776. More satisfying winning the game on a Love TD or a Rodgers interception? We'll put that on the poll and hear from you live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No. I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The best source for every piece of NFL news you need to know.
I would just say that right now I think all options are on the table. I think that they went through that trade thing and they talked to teams, and it's not like those talks are shut down.
ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter is on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy every Wednesday morning at 7:30. Sponsored by Island Resort and Casino, Tony Wendorf and Associates, and Smart 18 Union. On 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
miss the final days of the fall trade-up event at Cunis. With winter on the horizon, trade up now to a new safe and reliable vehicle. We're offering top dollar for trades. We'll do whatever it takes to get you into a great new ride at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. Don't miss the last 2 weeks of huge discounts on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Shop over 600 pre-owned vehicles under 20 grand and over 150 under 10 grand. Plus, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1 just in time for winter.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty, included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Don't miss the final days of the fall trade-up event. Start your search online at CunisMKE.com.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
The 24th annual A Novel event is coming. Sharp Literacy's yearly fundraiser will happen on October 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Baird Center. Green Bay Packers all-time leading receiver and Super Bowl champion Donald Driver will be the featured guest and keynote speaker. Funds raised at A Novel event will support the delivery of Sharp's STEAM-based education program to thousands of K-3 through 5th grade students and educators across Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
This Thursday, October 23rd, the KBN crew is taking over the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin, broadcasting live from 2 to 5 p.m. Come out for Taco Thursday, meet the crew, and stick around for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. You'll love their Friday fish fries, their crowd favorite pizza and wings, and all the game day specials all season long. Grab a seat inside or out on the patio and see why everyone's talking about the Bullpen, your local spot for food, friends, and Wisconsin sports. See you this Thursday at the Bullpen.
Bucks basketball is back, and it's time to play. There's nothing like the energy inside Fiserv Forum. The roar of the crowd, the freakish slam dunks, the buzzer-beating threes. Catch the Bucks at home against New York Tuesday, October 28th, and Golden State Thursday, October 30th. And with the addition of Miles Turner, this season is set to be electric. Get in on the action with a ticket plan that works for you. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Get your seats now at bucks.com/tickets. That's bucks.com/tickets.
Kyle Brust-Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal & Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal & Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal & Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal & Associates at teamgrimal.com.
This is Kyle Brust-Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When I'm at a place like this here in the bullpen in New Berlin, all I think about is wanting to grab a carbless. They got an array of ice-cold carbless here. So whether it's an afternoon to be able to enjoy yourself or you come here to watch the game, all establishments across the state, you got to grab a carbless when you belly up here, because carbless is the thing that keeps on giving when it comes to a guilt-free experience. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten, just 100 calories and the perfect amount of carbonation. Not only that, though, the flavors are off the hook. I'm seeing all sorts of flavors behind the bar over here. Oh, it's making me want a carbless right now. Fruit flavors, margaritas, and the classic cocktails. It is like a cocktail in a can that is made to perfection. So honestly, when 5:05 hits, I think I'm going to stop over, stay here, and grab a carbless. Why don't you come over and join one and enjoy a carbless wherever you may be enjoying it.
We are Kyle Brust-Nortman live from the Bullpen Bar and Grill, Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin, and it's an amazing place. Wish I had some cash right now because one slot machine is staring at me. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, and Brad Nortman here. Get us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. It's up on the poll right now as Rodgers faces his old team, the Green Bay Packers, on Sunday Night Football. Would it be more satisfying for you to see Sunday's game end with a Jordan Love touchdown or an Aaron Rodgers interception? The reason why the interception one is interesting to me is because that is exactly how it ended his career in Green Bay against Detroit in 2022.
Him and Brett.
Yeah.
I will say I'm absolutely shocked by the poll results thus far.
Why is that? What is
94% of people say they'd rather see the Jordan Love touchdown end the game than the Jordan Love or than the Aaron Rodgers interception. Now, on the Carbless Talk and text line, I like this submission, so I'm going to give it some props here. Ryan in the 414, Micah Parsons' sack fumble recovery ran back for a pick for 6 to win the game. How about that?
Wow.
Ooh, I've seen something like that where Aaron Rodgers threw the ball and tried to kick it up in the air, and it got intercepted and returned for a touchdown against the Cardinals. You remember that, Brad?
I do remember that. I sure remember that. And for me, it's Aaron Rodgers throwing an interception, guys, for a number of different reasons, but the main one is this. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers being an ex of all of us, an ex of the Green Bay Packers. And you're looking for closure. We need closure.
You really are trying to stun on your ex.
I am. I mean, I appreciate him. I wish him only the best, but you need closure. And sometimes you just need reminders of, you know what? I think about the days, and maybe I romanticize them too much. Maybe I don't remember the negatives as much as I should. Ooh. And nothing like an Aaron Rodgers interception to end the game to be like, you know what? That's why I'm thankful we have Jordan Love. That's why I'm thankful. Thank you for everything. But that would provide the closure that Packer fans would need. And honestly, for me, it would just be one of those things that would be a very sweet way to end the game. And it'd be a little notch in the belt for the Green Bay Packers defense.
I'm not going to lie, Brad. When you talked about sometimes you need the negativity to remind you of what the bad times were, you actually struck a chord in my chest.
Kyle literally gasped.
Because I recall when I tried to get back with my ex years ago, over a decade ago, and then I was quickly reminded why she was my ex. And so Aaron Rodgers definitely, hopefully on Sunday, is going to remind us why he is an ex. But for me, I'm past this whole Aaron Rodgers being bad thing.
You're going to gloss over that?
No. Gloss over. I don't want him to perform great, but I'm more focused on the man I got now in Jordan Love. You know what it would do for Jordan Love's confidence to be able to go on the road against a Pittsburgh Steelers team that has a really good record this year. I don't know how great they are. I'm sure they're just average. But to be able to go on the road and drive this football team down the field and score a game-winning touchdown to seal the victory against his old predecessor, or I should say his old mentor in Aaron Rodgers. That would be a big deal for this football team, but more importantly, a big deal for his confidence as he continues to grow and get better. We've seen him in so many games this year lead the Green Bay Packers downfield. He led them downfield against the Browns. The special teams messed it up for him. He led them downfield against the Cowboys to tie the game up to go into overtime, and he led them downfield again to tie the game to end up in a tie against the Cowboys.
I don't want to put that on his resume.
He finished them off. He didn't
finish them off.
No, the Bengals. He finished the Bengals off 2
weeks. Matt LaFleur finished them off with a tie.
He finished off the Bengals 2 weeks ago, and then he finished off the Cardinals last week. So what we have seen from Jordan Love is him finishing people, and there'd be nothing sweeter than for him to finish off Aaron Rodgers. So I'm going with the touchdown Love, baby.
There's a whole lot of convincing himself when I'm listening to Kyle. That's what he wants.
Touchdown. Listen, I'm all about how we can get better. My quarterback having a game-winning touchdown means more than my defense getting an interception against old-ass Aaron Rodgers.
Damn.
Wow.
Show the lie.
But you just said you want what's best for him. Now you're taking shots at him. Old ass.
I can take shots at somebody and still want what's best for him. That's the way I give tough love.
Tough love from Kyle Wallace. K-Walk says, I hope it doesn't come down either one of those. I hope we were up by 2 scores late in the fourth. Well, obviously, yes. But the fact of the matter is the Packers got their first road win of the season against the Cardinals, and that was close. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a good record.
They're a good team.
Their defense has been fraudulent. Like, it has not been as good as you've seen in the past. They play to their competition.
It has not been.
They give up a ton of yards and points to bad offenses.
Yeah, the problem is the Green Bay Packers offense is just
It's so inconsistent.
Inconsistent, so like you would think they would be able to dominate a defense that has allowed for a lot of points.
It's only a 3-point spread for a reason.
Yeah.
Now again, does
We're
that
favored too, aren't we?
Yes, but does that again when it comes to like being favored or not, does that mean that it's going to be a 3-point game no matter what? Absolutely not. I think the Green Bay Packers are a much better overall football team, but what we've seen from this team the last 4 weeks is some inconsistencies of one game it's this and one game it's that. One game it's really good at this, one game it's really good at that. And again, no team is perfect. We've discussed this in the NFL. But I think you want to start seeing after this 4-1-1 start, you start to put those mistakes and inconsistencies behind you, and you have an opportunity to do so these next 2 weeks against a good team on the road and a crappy Carolina Panthers team. So the opportunity in front of you right now is perfect. It's now about going out there and taking care of business.
Well, it is a unique opportunity, and they haven't really faced, this team specifically, they haven't faced a hostile environment like this. And it's something that I feel like this team needs to continue to grow in, because even last year, we beat them up about they can't beat good teams, right? They couldn't beat the Vikings, the Lions, the Eagles. And that includes at home, but also on the road. I mean, it's likely. I know that they're number one in the NFC now, but it's likely that you're going to have to go into a hostile environment in prime time and beat a really good team. And maybe this isn't a really good team, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are good. So there is part of me that wants to agree with you, Kyle, that wants to see not Rodgers make the mistake, but Love rise to the occasion, because it's going to have to be the first of many, many, many times that he does that throughout his career.
Yeah, quarterbacks win football games. Like, yeah, defense help win championships, but you got to have a good quarterback in order to lead that team. We've seen that the last couple of years. The quarterbacks are studs, man. They make big plays when you need it. So I need for my quarterback to continue to develop the just overall confidence needed to be the guy we need him to be, and that's the leader of the potential Super Bowl championship quarterback.
800-990-3776. Let's check in with Alex Strofe back at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Studios. You've been awfully quiet. What's going through that noggin?
I'm just sitting back and listening, trying to figure out what Aaron Rodgers had to say earlier today.
Oh, you got it.
He's working on it.
You got the goods. Anything spicy?
He is going to retire a Green Bay Packer. He did say that today.
Oh,
that's nice.
See, why
nice.
he do that to me?
Yeah, he's trying to warm up your heart.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sitting here cheesing from ear to ear. He going to come back and Green Bay Packers.
When asked if he's going to swap jerseys with anybody on Sunday, he said, quote, the top of my list would be J. Love.
Jordan Love.
What a guy. He's flashing those eyes again.
He's gaslighting us. Oh, my gosh. I'm literally cheating. I'm
He's
blushing.
saying all the right things,
Why did we
man.
agree to this interview?
Yeah.
Why?
You're going to want him to see you want to see him do well now, Sunday.
Now I'm getting all soft on him. You know he got a piece of my heart.
Man, this ex-girlfriend really has a way with you, Kyle.
Yeah, this is real life.
I will say, Aaron Rodgers, man, he's a little bit of a flirt, man. He knows how to turn it on and woo a crowd and go right to the heartstrings. He's not a dummy.
He's going to retire a Green Bay Packer, and the person he wants to swap jerseys with at the end of the game is number one on his list is Jordan Love.
Wow.
I can already see him coming
now.
back, coming, signing a contract one day with the Packers and then having his moment on the field where the fans just cheer him on. I remember when he was just sitting in the draft room looking like a tool with that little, what do they call it, soul patch? What looking like a little tool back in the day.
The hair was bad, too.
Yeah, it was. And that tool became a love of my life. My gosh.
Let's go to we'll go to the Carbos Talking text line. Six-Pack Abs chimes in. 28 minutes into the show, you guys were over him. LMAO, now y'all back in love.
I tell
he knows how to turn it on.
He does.
He's a flirt.
Man,
let's go to Phil in Cedarburg on the Carbos Talking text line.
Oh, hey, guys.
What's up, Phil?
What up,
Hello?
Phil? What's happening? We got
hey. Yeah, as usual, Kyle is right again. As usual.
Phil.
We love
Kyle's
Aaron
on
Rodgers.
On something.
Keep going, Phil.
We love Aaron Rodgers. There's not like this big animosity towards Rodgers like there was when Favre left. I mean, he's given us so many great memories. I mean, he's probably, him and Favre are probably my two favorite players of all time. I hope he has success with Pittsburgh. I hope we meet him in the Super Bowl, and I hope we beat him again. I hope we beat him this weekend. I hope we beat him in the Super Bowl and we beat him again. There's no hatred. I don't want Aaron Rodgers to be the reason Pittsburgh loses. I want him to play great. I want Love to play greater. That's it. It's no animosity, zero animosity.
It is stunning to me. Thank you, Phil. It is stunning to me because for those of us who remember Brett Favre and that drama, it felt like you had to pick a side. You are a Packer or you're a Favre fan, and you could not get along, and you couldn't.
I was torn.
This is just like, hey, you know what? I just hope that I'm stunned at the lack of animosity toward Aaron Rodgers because his end of career with the Packers was so strange.
If the Packers weren't any good, it would be different.
Yeah,
but the Packers had Rodgers after Favre, but they stunk. They were 6-10 the first year.
They were 6-10 because the defense couldn't, and Rodgers played well. The defense couldn't stop anybody, especially late game situations, and so it was a little bit different.
That was a bad defense.
Yeah, it really was. And the thing is that Aaron Rodgers, he went to the Jets and he got hurt right away, so he didn't have a year where he was just incredible in winning football.
We got to get some distance.
Yeah, and last year was terrible. But the thing that really helps us is that the Green Bay Packers, the year after Aaron Rodgers left, we made the playoffs. The second year after
I think more importantly on that is in the first year that they made the playoffs, they were 3-6. So 6-10 was something that was on
it was on the table.
It was on the table, but Jordan Love made that all go away. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to feel those feels again. He was electric. And that's the only thing I want to bring up because there was potential parallel to how Aaron Rodgers started in his first year.
Yeah.
But they won football games.
They did, and I don't know if you saw there's a comparison, a side by side of Love and Rodgers.
Kyle, keep going, but I was just so just saying it's crazy that as you were saying that I'm like, but oh damn, they almost were exactly the same, but they weren't.
They were not. They ended up being better off. So that is what warms your heart and makes you feel a little less animosity towards Rodgers. And then Rodgers didn't go to Minnesota. And for me, I didn't grow up. I grew up on the South. I'm southeastern Wisconsin.
I grew up in the South.
What are you talking about?
Southern Kyle.
Southeastern Wisconsin. So in southeastern Wisconsin, we hate the Bears. We don't like the Vikings at all, but we can't stand the Bears. Now, some folks on that western side of the state, now they can't stand
that western side, baby.
They can't stand the Vikings.
Well, we are live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill. And I love the energy in here. I love it in here. The food smells delicious. We're going to have some in a little bit. Stop on by. Friday fish fries. Taco Thursday. They have it all here. And we have Wheel of Strofe with Alex Strofe coming up next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, seam head. I don't even know what that is.
That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB Big Inning at night.
Seam head. I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Your neighbors are talking. Did you see their siding? Yikes. That drafty window? It's basically air conditioning. From nature. Don't be the scary house on the block this fall. Call Exterior Pros and Baths and get $3,000 off your roofing, siding, windows, or bath project. No tricks, just treats. That's 262-800-4274 or click your way to extpros.com. Fall in love with your home again. Trust the pros.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it. We can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Something exciting is happening at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. On the second floor, you'll find the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails, Milwaukee's destination for bold flavors, fresh sushi, seasonal entrees, and cocktails crafted with care. Start your day with a breakfast that fuels you, stop in for dinner that sparks conversation, or linger late into the evening with drinks designed to inspire. With flavors and drinks for every mood, the Studio is the perfect place to gather, celebrate, and connect. Be boldly social. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails, now on the second floor at St. Kate the KT Arts Hotel.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
It was a historic season for the Milwaukee Brewers this year. A franchise record 97 wins, a 15-game win streak, NL Central champions, and advancing to the National League Championship Series for the first time since 2018. Here's Brewers manager Pat Murphy on looking ahead to next season.
Right now, we just have to sit back and look at our health and make sure guys are getting healthy, guys that need off-season procedures and things to get done. Yeah, I mean, I love the guys. I love what they bring to the table. I love their possibilities going forward. But like every year, we'll look a little different for sure.
The crew will now have the offseason to gear up for the 2026 season.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
Ready for the snap, and a timeout taken. The team looks a little bit lost. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, the winning play is simple. A whole house of new windows as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no interest. A championship move from Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
No doubt, Wayne. And unlike the opponent's defense, Pella Windows actually stopped the drafts.
The draft picks we gave up for number one had to be the steal of the century.
True, but I'm talking about replacing old drafty windows.
Roger that. With energy-efficient windows that keep the cold out, you'll stay as toasty as a fan at a warm weather preseason game.
Pay as low as $297 a month for a whole house of new Pella windows.
Plus, with 0% interest for up to 60 months, don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today.
Schedule your free consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Service restrictions apply. 10/31/2025. You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Alex Strofe is doing his best to effort for some Aaron Rodgers audios. He talked to some Green Bay media today. What we do know is that he said he wants to retire a Green Bay Packer.
Oh, very classy.
And then after the game, he's looking to jersey swap with number one on his list, being Jordan Love.
What a guy.
I'll tell you what, either Rodgers, he's either brilliant.
He's a manipulator. What do you mean?
Truly brilliant. And he does have he probably does have a deep love for Green Bay, or he's just an expert manipulator. I mean, he's saying all the right things, guys.
I feel like I've heard some former women that he dated may say that he may have some manipulation in him.
Oh, you talked to them directly?
Tablet. I mean, I did not talk to him. They said he's an interesting guy.
Ironically, he really does have a wild string of exes. I mean, we talk about ex-girlfriends, all that kind of stuff. I think, do you miss the Rodgers on the field more or the off the field more?
I missed the on the field.
I miss both.
But
I mean, the off the field was so much fun.
Who was he dating? Sunflower somebody? What was her name? Ritual Sunflower?
Blue of Earth.
Blue of Earth. I knew it was something crazy weird.
Earth.
I wonder what she's up to now.
Blue of Earth.
Knows?
Blue of Earth type things is what she's up to.
Danica Patrick. Oh, that was a firecracker.
Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
Shailene Woodley. Oh my gosh! How did you guys botch that one bad?
I don't know.
Shaline.
I think because we probably really didn't know who she was.
She's like a big time actress.
I remember seeing pictures of him and this Woodley chick and Miles Turner and his wife, like a famous actor in Hawaii.
Miles
together.
Teller.
Miles Turner.
The Bucs played last night.
Bucs player.
my God. Well, wait.
You guys are
that
done.
was crazy during OTAs.
Shailene said the relationship with Rodgers, it was beautiful, but also was a toxic situation.
I think
darkest as hard as
how could it be both?
No. What do you mean? How could it be both? That's every Green Bay Packers fan's relationship with Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't
Toxic
like him
and
10
beautiful.
minutes ago, and all of a sudden he said a couple good things. I'm saying he's all right.
Yeah.
It's Kyle Brust and Nortman live from the
goodness.
bullpen in New Berlin, and it's a great spot as Kyle and Brad go through their feels and try to understand Aaron Rodgers after 20 years of him being in their lives. But it's time now for the Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Macaroni. That's a tease. Here on the Wheel of Strofe. Away we spin.
Wheel of Strofe. Bad
spin
stroke.
I don't know.
That was it died.
It didn't, peter out like it normally does.
I'm just waiting to know how juicy we're going to get today, Stroke.
We got green, ironically. What are the odds of that? I mean, what's going on in the NBA? What is going on? Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Trailblazers, arrested. Heat guard Terry Rozier arrested by the Federal Bureau of Investigation for what is being described as like the biggest gambling conspiracy ever. Billups is running, allegedly, underground poker games that are rigged. Rozier may be shaving points. And this is the craziest story I remember.
No, Rozier also was arrested for something poker-related as well. Investigated about points and props for
I don't know. It's too much to follow. It's the craziest story I remember since we talked about the Louvre yesterday.
Did anyone see that? And I want to make sure this is factually incorrect, so maybe I should check myself.
You want to make sure this is factually incorrect?
Correct. Factually correct. Yeah. Apparently, in the Chauncey Billups poker game, they had the tables with glasses so you could see cards, and I don't know if I'm buying that.
Wow, this is like a movie.
I thought it was the fact that they would basically have him be the face guard. They would get guys like Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, who would be, hey, you get to play poker with Chauncey Billups, and then they would rig the game.
Yes, the game was rigged. The cards were rigged and how they were shuffled to be dealt a certain way.
And so they would basically, he's the big name that brings them in, and so they got a whole bunch of people they can cheat out of their money.
You know what?
I didn't know the Mafia Mob was still moving around like this.
And that's what's crazy. The root of this is the Italian Mafia.
Yes, this is part of the Mafia Mob type stuff, man. Dude, I didn't know they were still hot.
What's crazy to me is Chauncey Billups made $100 million in his playing career, and then he went on to have a successful media and coaching career. What are we doing?
Brad,
what are we doing?
Brad, if somebody in Jacksonville offered you, they said, hey, Brad, we just want you to come. We'll pay you $500,000 to play a game of poker, but we get to market that you're the big guy at a poker game. Would you say yes or no?
Am I aware that there's cheating? We're gonna rig it in your direction, Brad.
I mean, they say, hey, we're
and they're all
we're the Mafia Mob, and we're putting this on. Would you work with the Mafia Mob if they said, I'll pay you $500,000?
Yeah. Let me say this. When we pulled into the sports bar and grill here at the bullpen, there was a lot of cars backed in, but there was a lot of trucks. I saw a BMW back there.
I knew who that was.
I knew who it was right away. I was like, who's this dude?
Just like the trucks.
Yeah, if they offer me $500,000.
Truck. Beamer.
I'll fight the case. I'm going to say, no say. I didn't know. What do you mean? What?
You're just playing.
I was working with the Mafia.
Rozier arrested this morning at a hotel in Orlando, accused of participating in an illegal sports betting scheme using insider NBA information. This is a years-long investigation that covered 11 states, involved tens of millions of dollars, and 34 people have been arrested.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
He gonna get off. They gonna get off. They not the main people they want. They're just trying to.
You think they're gonna snitch then?
Hell yeah, they gonna snitch.
Joseph Nokella Jr., the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, calls it, quote, one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes since online sports betting became widely legalized in the United States, end quote.
Brazen. My goodness,
that's
a strong word.
I don't know, but
they sound strong.
Mark my words, they getting off.
Billups and Rozier have been indicted on charges of wire fraud conspiracy and money laundering conspiracy and are expected to make initial court appearances later today in Oregon and Florida, respectively.
I didn't hear theft. I didn't hear murder. I didn't hear assault. You got to get people's names to talk. I know how this works. I mean, I've seen it in TV shows.
Correct. They're using them to get to the bigger players.
Exactly. The big fish. They just a little fish.
We'll cut you a deal if you help us get to the Mafia.
Yeah, basically, they got to get back to the NBA.
But then in the TV shows, what they're scared of doing is giving up the Mafia because then it puts all the rest of their family at risk.
Yeah, I mean, you can't put Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier in witness protection. They're way too known.
I'm rich enough to go in witness protection if I'm Chauncey Billups. I just go move somewhere. I go to Cuba.
You go to Cuba?
I think the Italian mob has any problem going to Cuba to get you.
I wouldn't tell them I would go to Cuba, Brad. I just disappear.
They're going to find you.
Until there's a tourist. Hey, there's Chauncey Billups.
If you're in the mob,
Billups, there he is.
If you're in the mob or mafia and listening, I have no interest.
He's got to grow his. He's got to get a hair transplant.
Yeah. He's got to change his
that
look.
Brian Urlacher.
he's got to go Sammy Sosa on us.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Go ahead, bleach the skin, brother.
Wheel of Strofe.
I'm sorry, I can't be done yet because I've just been reading about this all day. So, according to the indictment, and on March 23, 2023, when Terry Rozier played for the Hornets, they were playing a game against the Pelicans. He told a childhood friend that he would remove himself from the game in the first quarter due to a supposed injury. In that game, after he hit his over of 10.5 points, rebounds, assists, he had 5 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. He removed himself from the game, then paid for his childhood friend to travel to Philadelphia to collect the proceeds.
Why would he remove himself if he bet the over?
Because he hit the over in the first quarter.
What I'm trying to figure out is this. Why did he text his childhood friend? Don't you know you got to do face-to-face conversations? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like, everything's got to be no paper
doing?
trail or anything.
What are we doing?
Now, Seth chimes in with a great point here on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Hey, Kyle, rigged gambling isn't theft? Question mark.
Oh, I didn't know Chauncey rigged it. They thought the charges. It didn't say they said money laundering and wire fraud. It didn't say it was cheat.
Money money. You only launder money if it's dirty money.
Yeah, but read the charges against Strofe.
Oh wow.
Are you trying to defend Chauncey?
Yeah. Big
FBI, listen up.
Whoa. No. The FBI.
Hey, Cash. He's in it.
No, he could. Cash look at my bank account and say, nah, he ain't. he ain't.
One subpoena later. All right.
He ain't part of that.
Wait, so you don't believe
Read it off
it's
again.
theft?
Read it off again.
Hold on, I lost it now. It's money laundering conspiracy and wire fraud conspiracy.
No, that's not theft. Brad, that's theft.
What do you think wire fraud is?
Stealing, theft.
Yeah.
I thought wire fraud was.
What do you think wire fraud is?
I assume wire fraud was you just wiring money that was already like you got illegally.
Which
is stealing money.
Stealing money.
How did you get that money? It was a version of theft.
They gave it to me. I don't know. Let me know.
Are you putting on the defense right now?
The definition of wire fraud is the use of electronic communications like the internet, phone, or television to intentionally deceive someone for financial gain.
Huh. Okay. Well, maybe he did steal.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's all we have time for, as much as I'd love to talk about.
Oh, I thought we were going to do the Milwaukee guy.
Oh, I really do want to talk about him, too.
Damon Jones?
No. Dude,
there's another guy in
so
Milwaukee.
the FBI was present in Milwaukee yesterday, and a guy that lived in River West, a 35-year-old, his house was being thoroughly investigated, raided is probably the better word here, for 6.5 hours yesterday. He then went on the news. He went on Channel 12 last night and openly admitted to selling marijuana and cocaine, and then was like, but I'm not really that much of a concern to them. The full article is on WISN Channel 12 in Milwaukee.
When I say he snitched on himself, the journalist said, "Do you know of any type of illegal drug activity here?" He said, "Hell yeah! I sell marijuana and a little cocaine." I said, "What?"
Did he get arrested?
No, he got to sleep at home. I said, "Whoa, this don't even make sense." I thought that was all legal.
You go back to doing that stuff.
It has been a great 24 hours for the FBI. I mean, wow.
Get out of here.
They have provided the content.
Mary chimes in. I think they're going for bigger fish. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Mary. This is just the first ball that dropped.
Live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin. The food is delicious. We're going to have some, I can already tell by the way that everything that's been put on people's tables is gone.
It is, oh my God.
And it's time for Over Under coming up next, which we play every Thursday around this time on Kyle Brust-Nortman. Caller 6, caller 9. You have a chance to win. Somebody's going to win a prize pack here. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. If you're caller 6, you get to choose over or under based off the line set by Strofe in the category that you are given that we will answer. We get 10 guesses to get as many right answers as possible. We team up, and if you believe in us, you'll go over. If you don't, you go under. Either way, caller 6 or caller 9, you're walking away with something. 800-990-3776. Over, under, caller 6, caller 9. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Yeah, let them do this. I ain't doing it.
You're not going to hurt our feelings.
Come on.
Just mine.
Homer, come on.
Yo, fuck, I should be doing this time. I should be 2-6. That good enough for you? You need more? Nobody's as good as me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Greg Matzek, Gary Ellerson, the day after reaction show you need in your life.
Who benefits the most from Micah Parsons being on the field? Secondary. Keyshawn Nick.
It's Potawatomi Sportsbook Football Mondays with Greg and Gary.
If you're a quarterback, you've got to get the football out of your hands before you really want to do it. I mean, everybody's getting their wealth with this, but to me, I think it's really the guys in the secondary.
Live from the Potawatomi Sportsbook Studios from 6 to 8 p.m. every Monday on 94.5 ESPN.
Oh no, there's only seltzer left, and it's passionberry almond fruit? Who comes up with these? Kick the aluminum can to the curb and mix up a cocktail you actually want with Tito's. It tastes great, it's gluten-free, and it's available in a variety of sizes for your convenience. The flavor abilities are endless. Tito's Handmade Vodka, the official spirit of whatever you want to drink. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Football's back, and if you're headed up toward Green Bay, the perfect stop is Higher Love Cannabis Company, just seconds over the border in Menominee, Michigan. Less than an hour from Green Bay. An easy stop before or after the game or anytime you're passing through town. And with so many low-quality, unregulated CBD products floating around Wisconsin, trust matters. Higher Love, award-winning, organically grown, locally owned, and the real deal. Higher Love Cannabis Company, best in the Midwest. Visit findhigherlove.com/CBD.
The pursuit of fair wages and top-of-the-line benefits is achieved when the right union has your back. The Sheet Metal Workers Labor Union is extremely diverse, representing Wisconsinites working HVAC, architectural metals, welding, specialty fabrication, and much more. Make great living wages with outstanding benefits, pensions, and apprenticeship programs in trained, safe working environments. The Sheet Metal Workers Union is a leading force in the revitalization of the labor movement in Wisconsin.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Every great team starts with a strong defense, and the same's true in business. That's why companies trust Trend Micro for cybersecurity. From ransomware to phishing to the most advanced cyber threats, they help protect your network, your data, and your people. With over 35 years of expertise, Trend Micro has built a defensive playbook trusted by enterprises worldwide. Your business works too hard to get blindsided. Go to trendmicro.com and see how enterprise security is done right. That's trendmicro.com.
Big trucks can be intimidating. If you've been seriously injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. You don't want to take on the insurance company alone. Gruber Law Offices has the experience, the resources, and of course, the results. We know truck law. We know the rules and regulations. We know what it takes to win. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free. Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This place rocks.
It does.
The Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin has so much energy. I mean, they have a megaphone?
Bullhorn.
Bullhorn,
Woo,
yeah.
woo, woo. It has the little siren sign.
Dude, they're raffling off every commercial break. The energy here, the excitement, it's incredible.
It's Kyle Bruston Nortman with you till 5 o'clock, and it's time now to play one of our favorite games, Over Under.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over Under on Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Over Under time on KBN, live from the Bullpen. Caller 6, Andy in Hartford, is a believer today. He is on the over. Caller 9, Daniel in Marshall, is on the under, and he also wanted me to pass this on, and I think he was being serious, and then he hung up on me. He said, hey, real quick, please tell Ben, thank you for the 2014-15 Badgers basketball season. It was the best of my life. And I said, Daniel, you're aware he was not on that team, and then he hung up.
Maybe he was taking a shot that they got better without me.
Well, that's what
totally fair.
That's how I implied it, but then he hung up. So I don't know if he was joking or if he was being serious.
Well, you're welcome. I paved the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure
Take credit where credit is due. All right, fellas, NFL list today. There are 10 pass catchers in the league through the first 7 weeks that have at least 5 receiving touchdowns. These are only receiving touchdowns. 10 pass catchers have 5 or more receiving touchdowns this year. I have the over-under at 6.5. Who will our final answerer be?
Oh, this is tough.
Ooh, this is tough. I'll do it.
Football, Brad.
All right, Bradley. You've got the final answer button, and your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Well, Devontae Adams had 3 in one game,
I was
so I'd
thinking
like
the
to
same
say
thing.
Devontae right away.
Yep, Devontae, final answer?
Yeah, he's tied for second. He's got 6 touchdowns receiving this year.
Okay.
What about
And these
Jamar Chase?
are all pass catchers. So this could be like Trey McBride. He had several.
That's a
right,
good take.
all pass catchers, right, Strophy?
I think Trey has 4.
They have to be pass catchers
Well,
in
yeah,
order to
because
have
Trey hadn't
receiving
found the end
touchdowns.
zone like that before. I feel like they said.
No, he had
before
2,
the
but I
game.
think he had 1 before that. So I wouldn't go Trey. I wouldn't go prisoner.
We'll hold
in a
off on
moment
that.
I think I'm thinking Jamar Chase has had some moments.
Yep,
Jamar Chase.
Yep,
do
Jamar
it.
Chase final.
He has exactly 5.
What about Jettas?
You said who?
Jettas.
Justin Jefferson.
I feel like I don't know what he's been able to put up.
Emeka Mbuka's been
Oh,
going
JSN.
off.
Jackson,
JSN.
Did he have 5 or more? Okay, I know he has a lot.
Yeah,
of
final.
yards.
JSN final.
A lot of yards, not as many touchdowns.
Wow.
It's George Pickens. He torched us, and then he had another really good game.
2 minutes.
I think George is
I
on
think
there.
George Pickens should be at least
Okay,
5.
Pickens final.
Yep, he's got 6.
How many does Tucker Kraft and Romeo Doubs have?
Not enough.
But Dobbs had 3 in one game.
Yeah, Doubs should be close.
Maybe.
What about a Mecca?
That's what I think. I think Mbuka.
Yeah, I would be good with
Emeka
Emeka.
Mbuka final.
The last two games.
Okay.
Yep, he's got 5.
I know he's had a great start, but didn't have any of the last 2.
You guys got
weeks.
4 of 5. You got 5 guesses left. Need 3 of them.
Damn, 3 people.
I mean, Puka's been doing insane, but he's
yards
out.
and receptions. And he's been out.
Anybody on the Bears have a lot of touchdowns at all?
Oh,
Roma Dunze.
Roma Dunze final.
Okay.
Nicely done. He's got 5.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't know how many.
Amon-Ra
St. Brown.
He leads the league all by himself. He's got 7.
Okay, 6.
You need one more.
Malik Neighbors went off early,
He
but
did go off early.
No, he doesn't have enough.
Didn't have enough.
DK Metcalf has some. I don't.
1 minute.
Enough.
JSN, by the way, with 4 just off the list.
Okay.
So let's start writing some down.
Nobody in New England. Nobody in Buffalo. Nobody in Miami. Nobody in Baltimore. Nobody in Pittsburgh.
Nobody in Washington.
Nobody in Washington.
What about Drake London?
I wouldn't know. I don't follow.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't follow them. Panthers, no.
So we have Justin Jefferson, Trey McBride, London as
Get
possibilities.
Trey.
Okay.
Get Trey out of there.
Is there a tight end?
DK Drake.
30
and
seconds.
DK Drake, and what was the one that we just said?
Justin Jefferson.
JJ. I'm just writing. So we have 3 guesses. Let's keep brainstorming, and then we got to get all the final answers off.
Is there a tight end that has been killing it this year?
No, I don't think so.
Not to my knowledge. If there's one ahead of Trey McBride and from a point. Jake Ferguson actually.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, Jake. Yeah.
10,
Jake Ferguson.
do have
9,
final.
8, 7,
There we go. And then do DK and Drake London final. Yeah, DK, Drake London, you have to say final.
Final. DK, Drake London.
I know, I just wanted to slam it home.
DK being Metcalf?
Yes.
Yeah. Drake London. Justin Jefferson.
Well,
did Trey McBride?
I don't think he's got 5.
Okay.
Drake London only has 2. DK Metcalf has 4. Who was your other guesses?
JJ.
Justin Jefferson.
Has. I do not see him on the list at all.
Is Christian McCaffrey on this list?
Oh, he might.
He is not.
I know he's had a great.
What about Quentin
Justin
Johnson?
Jefferson only has 1.
No.
What about Quentin
QJ
Johnson?
might be on here.
QJ is on there. Yep. Quentin Johnson's on there.
yeah.
Yep.
He's actually
got
gone
5.
off.
Cortland Sutton.
Ooh, that's a good guess. He'd be close.
He's got 4. Maybe.
Cortland Sutton is not on the list.
Is Dobbs on the list?
Dobbs has 4. He's also not on the list.
Okay.
All right, the 2 names you missed because you said Quentin Johnston. I'll run through the whole list in a second.
Give us the teams of the 2 we missed.
You are missing a Philadelphia Eagle.
Oh, A.J. Brown?
No, I think
Devonta
Devonta
Smith.
Okay. No way.
Dallas Goedert.
Wow.
Dallas Goedert's got 5 touchdowns. Leads the Eagles.
Would not have guessed
And
that.
then I think you'll kick yourself despite winning for this one. The league's best team has a guy on this list. Indianapolis.
The Colts?
Oh, Michael Pittman? I wasn't going to think
Man,
of
I never would have.
He's such a possession receiver that I don't think was a touchdown guy. But we won. Congratulations to Andy and Hartford on the over.
Good list,
Okay, let's go.
That was a
fun.
good list and a good over-under.
Didn't use
Did I hear a
ChatGPT this week.
KBN? Did I do a KBN here, a KBN Sports Desk?
It was an accident.
Oh,
I have too many buttons,
Listen,
man.
we have breaking news.
You did hear it as we're live from the bullpen.
We kind of do have breaking news. Brewers president of baseball operations, Matt Arnold, promoted to both the president of baseball operations and general manager.
Keep him around at all costs. We can't have him going to a bigger market.
Who was the president of baseball operations before this? Nobody?
No, he was. He always was. They just never had a general manager title on anybody, so he got that slapped on as well. I would assume that's a pay raise.
I thought he was the
give him
GM,
whatever he wants.
And then old boy who left us was the president of baseball operations before that. Is that how it went?
I think he actually may have been the GM and then went to president of baseball operations, and now he's just both. I think you're right. But reverse. You're reverse correct.
I'm glad we figured that out, even though he just got promoted.
Yeah.
One thing that you should be thinking about for Frozen Pizza Friday is Palermo's Pizza, because we will do a Frozen Pizza Friday giveaway, but also make sure you get their Cheez-It pizza, because it's the perfect amount of Cheez-It flavor in that crust, super crispy, ultra thin, and in 8 minutes, boom, bang, bop, it's out of the oven, you're eating it, and it's delicious. Great flavors. Italian 4-cheese, cheddar jack supreme, and pepperoni pair well with the mixture of the Cheez-It crust with the Palermo's baked crust. Again, Cheez-It pizza, absolutely amazing. Find it in your favorite local grocer's pizza section. It's Kyle Brust-Nortman live from the bullpen in New Berlin. Back in 2 minutes.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Awarded Best of Weddings 2023 by The Knot, The Bog is much more than world-class golf. Our clubhouse ballroom offers floor-to-ceiling windows and a breathtaking full-wall fireplace. Our barn venue was inspired by the on-site barn at Hole 6, built in the 1800s. 2 outdoor ceremony sites and a variety of personalized options. Our venues are perfect for family get-togethers, weddings, showers, graduation parties, or any event you are hosting. Call The Bog at 262-292-0740 or visit thebarnatthebog.com.
It doesn't get any headlines just to be silently good. Big Fish Contracting, we say renovating homes, redeeming an industry.
It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
We're not only educating homeowners, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us. And there's just such beauty in it, you know? If anyone is considering reaching out to us,
or you can check us out on our website, bigfishcontracting.com.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you. With 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank. Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Well, the first 28 minutes of the show, it was more of he's an ex, it's a revenge game, blah, 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 blah. And then we found out that when talking to the Green Bay media, Aaron Rodgers said he is looking forward to retiring a Green Bay Packer, and he plans on jersey swapping with Jordan Love. Some hearts started opening up towards Aaron Rodgers. And I think Brad Nortman, it's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin. Stop on by. It's an amazing place with great vibes. Brad Nortman wants to give even more praise to Aaron Rodgers for the guy that we have now.
I do, and KBN Nation, you should be willing to start, we get all these gifts from people, we have a baby and whatnot, writing thank you notes. You should be writing a thank you note to Aaron Rodgers, and here's why. The Jordan Love that we see now, that we know and love, who is, in my opinion, a top 10 quarterback in the league, might eventually crack to be a top 5 quarterback. We should thank Aaron Rodgers for that. Now, not fully. Jordan Love and some other people for sure get some credit for that. But this Jordan Love would not be possible if Rodgers treated Love the way Favre treated Rodgers. Now, if you remember, Favre was not happy about Packers drafting Rodgers, but Rodgers wasn't happy either. But instead of, sort of opening his arms to him and being, civil and being kind, Favre has kind of a black eye on his career because he was basically a bully to Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, it wasn't his job to teach up and train Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers could have done the same exact thing, but he didn't, guys. And you can see it now. First of all, it only takes a minute to watch Jordan Love's game, and you see some of Rodgers in him, right? The hard count, the way he can, make certain plays. How many times do we put a Rodgers play and a Love play side by side, and they look so similar, even how they throw the football.
Well, it's interesting you say, though, because a lot of people would say that he's got more Favre in him than Rodgers.
Well, I think that is the recklessness, maybe the decision-making, but 8 times out of 10, he looks more like Rodgers, but the 20% looks, jumps off the page when he makes a bad decision. But reports are coming out now on what their relationship and their experience was. There is a report coming out that Aaron Rodgers would impose what he calls quiet fines on Jordan Love. Now, Aaron Rodgers noticed that Jordan Love was quiet his rookie year, right? Rodgers said, if you're going to learn, if you're going to get better, if you're going to be a quarterback in the NFL, you got to speak up. You got to ask me questions. You got to do these things. And if you're not doing that, if you're too quiet, I'm going to fine you. Basically, he is financially incentivizing him to make sure that he was getting better and making sure that Love was using Rodgers as a resource, and Rodgers was helping Love along the way.
Sounds like wire fraud to me.
And let's not forget, Rodgers was a pretty good, pretty polished quarterback coming out. Jordan Love, he kind of stunk, guys. Let's not forget. There were people that are saying that the guys were shocked that he was drafted in the first round. When he did get playing time in preseason or the regular season, he looked a long way away from being a franchise quarterback. But time under Rodgers, progressing, improving, under a little bit of the help that Rodgers gave him, he turned into the quarterback we know and love today. So KBN Nation Packer fans, you owe a big thank you. And this is me saying, Aaron Rodgers, thank you very much much for treating Jordan Love so well.
He's gone a little too far now.
He does. He deserves credit for it. He deserves some credit.
You are right by saying he deserves credit, but you keep saying a big thank you.
He does deserve a big thank you.
Yeah, let's not act like he didn't pour himself a four-finger drink the night they drafted Jordan Love. Let's not think that he went on to have some of his best seasons after they drafted Jordan Love because some of the motivation he had of the Green Bay Packers daring to draft his future successor. So when I think about this, yes, Brad, obviously Jordan Love learned a lot from Aaron Rodgers, and we as a Packers organization and we as Packer fans should be very happy that we had the ability to have Rodgers sit behind Favre and then had Love sit behind Rodgers, because that's why we are in the position we are today of having a third straight good quarterback. But I'm not going to say a big thank you to Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you.
A big thank you goes to Brian Gutekunst and going out on a limb and drafting a quarterback in the first round when at that time the team was probably better off drafting a wide receiver. We owe Brian Gutekunst a big thank you for being able to build a roster around Jordan Love to put this team into a position where they are a contender for the NFC. We have to owe a big thank you to Matt LaFleur for coaching up Jordan Love the entire time that he has been there and has watched him improve. He's not the quarterback coach as in Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he can learn a lot from Rodgers, and he did. But Matt LaFleur had to truly work with him and coach him up and make sure that he understood this playbook. So, yes, I'm thankful that Aaron Rodgers taught him something, but Brett Favre still was helpful for Rodgers. He still learned stuff from Rodgers. You just do that because they're teammates. So, Brad, I understand what you're trying to say.
Rodgers welcomed it. Favre did not.
Okay, but did it hurt Favre? Did it hurt Rodgers?
Rodgers was way more of a finished product than Love was.
I think you're putting way too much into it. I agree. He is better
One was
off.
a projected number 1 pick that fell. One was the 4th draft pick of the quarterbacks. That's why he maybe was a little more polished right away.
Yeah, for sure. And therefore, he didn't need to glean as much from Brett Favre. But Jordan Love, let's not forget, remember that Kansas City game in 2021? I mean, he looked
Can't forget it.
Brutal. That was in year 2. That wasn't even as a rookie.
That was tough.
Every time he came in as a guy in preseason, he looked rough. Guys, do you guys remember for 2 or 3 seasons, he didn't even suit up. He was the third-string quarterback. So there was no doubt the raw talent was there. But the finished product we see, listen, Rodgers doesn't deserve all the thanks.
Let's go to the
Carlos
talking text line because there's a lot of KBN Nation chiming in here.
Get him, KBN Nation.
Jason chimes in, Kyle is such a Rodgers hater. Don't go on the defense yet. Is Kyle being the Kool-Aid man for Halloween? Because he sure drinks Goody's Kool-Aid all day and every day. What a sheep. Dave from Aaron chimes in. Holy smokes, Kyle is up and down on his relationship with Rodgers, LO. In an hour, it's been all over the relationship map. So nothing said about Brad Nortman. Everything said about Kyle Wallace. 800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talking text line.
I mean, it's one thing to toot somebody's horn, but damn, you tooted that horn hard when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. I agree. Aaron Rodgers played a role, but that's like saying Aaron Rodgers still wouldn't have been a great quarterback without Brett Favre being there. Jordan Love was going to be a good NFL quarterback. Did he benefit from being behind Aaron Rodgers? Absolutely, but Matt LaFleur is still the guy that worked with him day in and day out that helped him develop as well. So I'm not trying to take anything away from Rodgers because I am thankful for the fact that he got to sit behind Rodgers. But I still think Jordan Love would be a great quarterback without him. I don't know if he'd be I don't know if he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. How I think he'd be without him. But
think of what
Rodgers
Rodgers
played right
done.
away. He could have been like every other quarterback that you see that was drafted in the first round, got thrown in the fire too early.
You think Rodgers would have been ready right away? They tinkered his whole mechanics and everything year 1.
Again, the idea of him being a top 2 quarterback in a potential number 1 overall pick versus being 4th in that draft.
But he wasn't. When he took over after sitting for 3 years, his team only won 6 games. The season after the team went to the NFC Championship.
Even when they won 6 games.
He had his moments.
Moments?
What do you know about Aaron Rodgers?
He threw for 4,000 yards.
He had his moments.
What do you know about Aaron Rodgers? What we
You
say,
are
all,
a hater.
What if all of his
I
exes
love
say?
Aaron Rodgers.
Here we go.
He's super smart. He's witty, but he can destroy you a little bit. He can gaslight you. He can make create a toxic environment for you. He could have easily mentally broken Jordan Love.
Oh, come on.
But he didn't do that.
Now you're not giving Love no credit. Like Love is just, chopped liver. Like
I'm not saying he's chopped liver.
Mentally would absolutely melt.
Could you imagine 3 years of Aaron Rodgers if Aaron Rodgers wanted to destroy you? Could you imagine that? But he didn't. He was more than accommodating.
He would have been gone. Sooner if he would have been toxic like that for 3 whole seasons.
Well, not if he was playing
MVP
standard.
level.
Again, you can't just treat somebody that way and be a jerk. And
That's what Favre was.
No, he wasn't a jerk from the whole time. He just was like, listen, my job isn't to sit here and coach you up.
You see history a lot different than others.
No, it was factual. He was definitely nicer than Brett Favre. It's not even close. Like, he didn't do what Brett Favre did. Brett Favre was a jerk to him early on, and Brett Favre said, it's not my job. But he'll even talk about the relationship. They had a good relationship. It just wasn't what he wanted it to be.
I just know that Jordan Love had a ton of potential, but was a long way away. And I think how Aaron Rodgers treated him helped him get there. And not, he doesn't deserve, if you were to power rank who deserves all the credit.
Well, I mean, you obviously got Rodgers.
Love first. Love's probably quarterback coach Stevie Calhoun, friend of the show. Probably LaFleur, but I would say fourth is Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. Hit the KBN sports test, Strofe.
I love my girl, but I ain't spending $3 on her.
Good misclick. As part of this investigation that's been going on all day, and if you've been under a rock, Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier have been arrested by the FBI. This one has been mentioned, Damon Jones, but it has a tie-in directly to the Milwaukee Bucks here. Damon Jones, an official, was unpaid part of former Los Angeles coaches Darvin Ham's staff and is no longer with the team under J.J. Redick. This is where it gets dicey.
Uh-oh.
The federal indictment alleges that before the Lakers game against the Milwaukee Bucks on February 9, 2023, Jones texted a co-conspirator to get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight because James was going to be out.
Oh, and it wasn't not public knowledge that
that's
James?
insider information.
Ooh. That's bad. That's bad.
Did the Bucks win?
They did.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Money,
Boy.
money, money, money.
Huh, that's interesting.
For as long as I was playing in the NFL had a stick up its booty about everything when it comes to gambling for this exact reason. Now, it's been embraced and it's kind of everywhere, but they were freaking out about the idea of integrity of the game being, put into question. And I have no doubts that it's still currently the same way, but this is what they were concerned about.
So I guess where he went wrong is saying bet big. He should have just said, "Hey, Bron's not playing."
No,
tonight.
he can't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not allowed to tell people gonna be out?
No, not if they place a wager on it.
Well, I mean, you don't know if somebody say, "Oh, they're gonna be
that
out."
would be like if someone on Coach Guard's staff told me that somebody was going to be out, and then they said you should bet.
Oh no, not the bet part. Say, "Oh, this person's gonna be out," and they go bet. That's their own thing, right?
You can't do it if you're in the league.
Yeah, because that's why injury reports come out, right? Because you're trying to give everybody.
Man, Kyle's really interested. He's like, I want to get an angle. I want to win some money.
I do. I won money yesterday. $71.
Did you? Good for you.
Yeah, it was
a different parlay.
A different parlay. Fortunately, I'm going to dinner now on Friday. So.
Well, Brad, I see some people drinking it around here. I know what you're going to be doing after the show.
I sure do see it. I've seen a number of different people ordering carbless here at the Bullpen. It's no surprise, right? Carbless is known as the best, the go-to, the only option when it comes to that ready-to-drink cocktail that you're looking to put that perfect cocktail right in a can. And there's so many reasons why. It's a guilt-free experience. I know I value that as I'm getting older and trying to think more about my body and all that. Guilt-free is a vital part of it. No sugar, no carbs, no gluten, 100 calories, and a carbonation that is absolutely perfect. All the folks drinking it right here, they already know. I see someone drinking it right now, a carbless to their lips and a big smile after. That person knows right there. Not only that, though, man, I see a black raspberry right there. I see a cranberry. There's so many different flavors that you can enjoy. I'm on a margarita kick right now and a little bit of classic cocktails as well. I know I'm going to be enjoying a carbless right when the show is over because less is more with carbless.
I think I want to see what Kyle Wallace would say to one Aaron Rodgers if he could. Let's go to Ron in the Key quickly on the Carbless Talking text line.
Hey, Ron.
I will be quick. The thing that Ben just described, that wouldn't be worrying about integrity of the game. That'd be integrity of the bet. It wasn't about throwing the game. It was somebody getting insider knowledge and being able to get a bet with better odds or the right odds or better spread.
There's an integrity of the injury report and thinking that certain players may or may not be playing in a competitive environment.
I think
Okay.
Ron's gone.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like I mentioned, I want to hear what Kyle would say to his former lover on the football field next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
He now is off his rocker saying it. Well, if I played...
Choke artist. Choke artist, choke artist, choke artist. That's what you both are. Yeah, I said it. You both are choke artists.
Losers, choke artists.
That's what you are. You
frauds,
choked against
what else are
TCU.
we?
You choked against Oregon. You choked against Kentucky. Y'all choked against Duke. I can keep going.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We start off with an accident on the off-ramp to Beecher from 4394 southbound. So heads up with that. They got a bunch of cones out there, so just be careful. We've got southbound 43 backing up from just before Capitol Drive all the way down towards the Locust area. Westbound 94 slowing down from 17th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's backed up from about 76th Street to Holly Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Clearing skies, widespread frost or freeze with a low of 35 at the lake, 29 inland. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 52. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized, with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
When storms hit or accidents happen, it's not just about property, it's about people. I'm Mandy Grimal-Lococo with Grimal & Associates Insurance. We help families bundle home, auto, and life coverage so you're never facing life's what-ifs alone. With the heavy rains we've seen in Milwaukee, we'll review your policy to be sure water backup, sump pump failures, and flood risks don't drain your wallet. Your home is more than walls and a roof, it's where life happens. At Grimal & Associates Insurance in Shorewood, we're here to protect your home, your family, and your peace of mind. Call us today at 414-332-0838.
Kevin Moret here from Mentality. Life's a relentless competition, and you might be losing without even knowing it. With testosterone levels plummeting 25% in just 2 decades, you're likely operating at a fraction of your potential. Your kids sense it when you're too exhausted for playtime. Your wife notices when that spark fades. Here's the harsh truth. Without addressing low T, nothing works. Diets fail, workouts fall flat, but there's hope. Mentality's FDA-approved treatment restores testosterone by an average of 30%. Don't let low T rob you of life's precious moments. Start at mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom-designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one of a kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash game show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Want to hear from you, KBN Nation, right here. Also on YouTube, at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill. Brad Nortman getting hit on with his great arms and guns that he's showing off.
What?
No, I'm just joking. They were just calling out how great his arms looked when he came out of the bat.
The owner, who's a guy, said, "Hey,
who's a guy?
Who's a guy?"
You don't know what
he said,
he
"Look at the arms on Brad right there. Don't say punters aren't athletes." And I said, "I love this dude."
Wow, you're
at confidence boost.
You're at
he
home
started
now.
flexing too.
I am
Flexing, Brad. Flexing.
The bullpen right there. It's like that. How about that on YouTube?
Wow.
It's gonna break the stream, break the internet.
Nailed it.
Papa Brad. He is jacked.
So what I want to know is if you could send a text to Aaron Rodgers before the game Sunday, what would it say? 800-990-3776. Carbless Talking text line. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. You can send a text to the old boo, Aaron Rodgers, before he plays the Green Bay Packers. What does it say? Kyle Wallace?
Yeah, mine would probably go a little bit like, "Hey there, big head."
Excuse me?
Hey there, big head.
Big head.
Yeah, I know what you know when you flirt with somebody, say big head.
No.
Oh wow. Hey there,
Big head.
Big head. It's a way to flirt. Hey, I saw that we may be crossing paths at the same party coming up here this weekend, and I just don't want to make it awkward at all, right? I understand the last time we spoke, we kind of left things off in a awkward, weird spot. We had some incredible memories, though. Like, I don't want us to forget what we used to be. I mean, together, all the touchdown passes, all the celebrations, all the discount double-check title belts that we had. We had some really fun highs, but we also had some really, really, really low lows. So as we come together, I just want us to remember the fact that we did have a good time, but it's over. I don't want anything to do with your toxic behavior.
Damn! Wow!
I don't want anything to do with that envy that you have in your heart, and you have become a salty old man.
Dang!
So as I see you, you don't have to come by and say hi to me because I'm in a much better place. I'm so happy as where I am because the last time I saw you, you were a has-been who couldn't get to the playoffs and ain't seen the playoffs since you ain't heard Go Pack Go coming from a home crowd here in Green Bay. I'm on to Jordan Love, and I'm in a better place. So when I see you on Sunday, turn the other way.
Whoa!
Wow. You know that anytime that Goody would upset him, he fuels this as motivation. I don't know if that's the strategy I would go with.
You're about to,
because he's buttering up Packer fans right now, and as Don chimed in on the Carbless Talking text line, he's saying it's mind games. Mind
You're not
games.
falling for it, huh?
And Kyle's motivating him to beat the Green Bay Packers.
I'm letting him know who he is, where he stands.
Why are you trying to go scorched earth?
That ain't scorched earth. That's me being nice.
That's you being nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's no wonder your exes get all upset when they see you. You're sending that kind of stuff to them. Don't even look at me. It's over. What'd you call him? An old has-been?
Old has-been.
Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
He hasn't been to the playoffs since he had green and gold on. I mean, it's been almost 5
You can't do it without me.
Has he done it without us?
They're in position to do it with that horrible division.
In the position, but has he? Just wait. Lamar will be back. He's going to surge right to first place.
A lot of texts coming in right now. If you could send a text message to Aaron Rodgers before the game Sunday night, what would you say to Aaron Rodgers? AJ in the 608, you're a weird guy, but damn it, do I respect you. Appleman in the Orchard, break a leg.
Oh, wow.
AJ in the Berg, break a leg.
Dang.
Oh, man.
That's tough.
Text to Aaron from Adam in the 608, expletive.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Oh, wow. Which one? What letter?
There's a lot of anger on these tweets.
I can't do that, Kyle.
I'm curious.
Maybe Kyle could sing to Aaron Rodgers like he did to Dirty D.
No, that would definitely put him in a mood to win.
Tyler in the 608 nails it. Kyle sounds bipolar.
Oh, wow.
You have switched a lot on Aaron Rodgers
He flashed
today.
those flirty eyes at you, said he's going to retire
and now you're
a Packer.
saying you're turn away.
This is the text.
Don't look at me.
I mean,
Turn away. What a great line.
Can we just be honest? The way that he left in a really bad way. He left us hanging. We had to literally, instead of doing what a regular person would do, when you decide that, hey, I'm going to go to a different team, If you decide you're going to go to a different team, what do? You simply call the organization. You say, hey, I think I want to request a trade. Not Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers went hidden for 2 weeks, came out of darkness, and then went on a whole TV show or a podcast to announce to the whole world. He didn't give the respect to Goody and to this organization that gave him so much that he won a championship with, to give them the heads up to say, hey, I'm going to be moving on. Nope. Everybody had to watch TV to figure out
You know
what
how
was
I know
gonna happen.
Kyle's not over this?
Why is that?
Because AJ in the Berg writes, Kyle writes really long text messages. That was like that was heavy, man.
Paragraphs.
He is deep in your head that you have to send all of that writing, man.
Think about when you receive that, you're scrolling.
I'm like,
you're
damn.
scrolling just to read the whole thing.
Now he thinks you're the crazy ex.
Yeah,
I think he would respond, TLDR. Too long, didn't read.
Yep.
Oh,
Lose
that's
my
what
number,
people do?
like he texted to Schefter.
Yeah.
Lose my number.
Well, he responded. A response is all I need.
Beads chimes in. Did you bring the ayahuasca? Daryl in Sheboygan. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. Go, Pack, go.
I don't think Ben understands that reference.
It's a song, Strofe. Are you playing your guitar?
No, this is the song it's referencing.
Strofe, it's so hard to hear on the other side that it's not a bad guess when I hear something faintly that you could randomly be playing the guitar at any moment on the show.
That's true. You are left unsupervised back there.
We did a really good job yesterday.
did you hear
Strofe.
my
We might need to get a
voicemail?
band. Voicemail?
I called Ben before the show and I left him a
listened to it
voicemail.
yet.
Why did you?
I played my guitar in the voicemail.
Why would
Did you
waste
sing
time?
This
it,
is
or
exactly
it
my
only
point.
acoustic?
Meanwhile, we trying to connect with you and yell your name down the line, and you're playing the guitar on a voicemail for a beat.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I sang him a song. It went like this.
Ron in the Key chimes in. If Kyle was being honest, he still would rather have Aaron Rodgers come to his wedding than the 79 of the 80 people on the list from his mama Wallace.
I mean, yeah, he seems like a.
But what about Doris and Mildred?
You're putting Rodgers above them?
No. I would take Rodgers over them for sure.
If
they're not making them.
If Aaron Rodgers said, "Kyle, I'll come to your wedding, but you can't have anyone on your mama's list."
Oh, well then Aaron Rodgers. Listen, no.
That would be an Aaron Rodgers comment
Hell
too.
no, I would hate Aaron Rodgers after that. Actually, I'd be like, damn, you gonna try to turn me against my own
What if he
mom?
said,
I see why you ain't talked to your family in years.
What if he said, I'll make sure I give you a generous wedding gift?
How much we talking?
Surprise.
Oh, not 1,000. I ain't turning on my family.
5,000.
Nah, I need at least 30,000.
30,000.
That's how much I love my kinfolk.
No, even
You don't even want these people there, you liar.
Mama Wallace would
of them.
understand for $5,000.
Nah, some of them. That'd be bogus.
Man, we're
my
talking.
godmama, I can't have my godmama come. My god sister.
Nope.
Oh,
you got
nah,
Bryce.
Nah.
You're not going to talk with him anyway. Ben, how many people did you talk with at your wedding?
Man, it was tough.
It's hard to
I got
talk to
half
anybody.
the room, and then I never saw the other half.
That's exactly right. You're not going to be making the rounds anyway. But you talked to Rodgers, and that check would clear.
I'd rather have the nastiest than Aaron.
I mean, that's a good.
He's a good time.
He would be a good party
Did
addition.
you see how the crowd cheered for him yesterday? Oh, yeah, that's the energy
we
I
will
want.
get to that. 800-990-3776. Kyle, no need for harsh words. I would say, Rodgers, thank you for making us great, but we are happy with our new life and future now.
Yeah, y'all don't know how to poop on people when y'all done with them. Y'all obviously
Why
never
so much
been
animosity from you?
You know, I like toxic sometimes.
I can see
Like
that.
feeding
it
into
follows
that.
you.
Oh, yeah, I told you. There was a moment in my current relationship where I was like, damn, girl, get mad about something.
What if Aaron?
Wild.
I love
That
these
is
scenarios for
absolutely
Kyle's
wild.
wedding right now, knowing that his mom gave him a list of 80 people to add to the wedding list. $50,000 for Aaron Rodgers to come to your wedding.
$50,000.
But Mama Wallace can't come.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, wow.
Hell no.
50 G's?
Nah, listen, I ain't worried about that. I'll make more money in my day. I ain't worried about that.
Is there a number?
For my mom, there is not a number. You could offer me $1 million and my mama coming to my wedding. That's my mama.
10 million.
This is her. This is what I look. How I'm gonna go, mama? I send you pictures. Come on now,
Mama, I'll give you some of this money.
Would Mama understand? At a certain dollar amount?
My mother would be like, "I'm coming." Like, who gonna stop me?
And then you don't get the money.
True.
I'm her first son to get married.
I'd probably take her over Rodgers in a fight anyway.
Oh yeah,
Mama Wallace ain't gonna lose.
She's a scrapper.
I love that people are sending hypotheticals about Kyle's wedding and what would be the price that that someone would have to pay to go to his wedding so people couldn't go to his wedding that he wants there.
That's wild. Y'all are sick people. Why'd you put this in their mind, Ben? You are a sick individual.
I didn't do anything.
It's an incredible thought.
This was Ron and the Key. He listens to the show and follows along.
It was Ron and the Key. It was.
He's the sick person. I just like reading the sick things that the sick people come up with. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but I'm not the culprit here.
It's taco time.
It's Taco Thursday at the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill. It's getting even more packed. It's amazing in here. Looking for the ATM next. I think I got to go play the Ultimate Fire Link. Mega's at $2,000.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
Kyle will get some of my winnings. We'll be back with you, KBN.
Kyle Strofe and Nortman coming up next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
What do you have on her? What do you mean? No one can willingly love you like she does.
You know, on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Start off with an accident on 4394 southbound. It's on the off-ramp to Beecher, so just watch out for that. Luckily, it's not on the main line, but just something to keep in mind. We do have another problem on 41 northbound at North Avenue. The center lane is blocked. We got a broken down vehicle stuck in that center lane. So delays coming up from just north of Watertown Plank Road up to North Avenue. Southbound side slowing down from before the county line down to Good Hope Road, and then from Appleton Avenue all the way down past Hampton. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Clearing skies, widespread frost or freeze. A low of 35 at the lake, 29 inland. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 52. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Did you forget the first day of school is this week and little Nancy still needs her name embroidered on her backpack? Or the company shirts are due now, not next week? Maybe the boss just declared Steve's retirement party is today and the shirts are mandatory? Whatever the rush. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Mequon has got you covered with fast turnarounds, no minimums, eco-friendly printing, and high-quality custom apparel. Big Frog brings your custom ideas to life fast. Stop by Big Frog in Mequon or visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more, where your ideas leap to life.
Bucks basketball is back, and it's time to play. There's nothing like the energy inside Fiserv Forum. The roar of the crowd, the freakish slam dunks, the buzzer-beating threes. Catch the Bucks at home against New York Tuesday, October 28th, and Golden State Thursday, October 30th. And with the addition of Miles Turner, this season is set to be electric. Get in on the action with a ticket plan that works for you. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Get your seats now at bucks.com/tickets. That's bucks.com/tickets.
It's homecoming this weekend at UW Whitewater. Make plans to cheer on your Warhawks when they welcome in UW Platteville in a top 15 battle on Saturday at 1 p.m. The annual George Christ Memorial Bowl game features a pair of top 15 ranked teams. Get tickets now at uwwsports.com. Experience national championship level college football this Saturday when the Warhawks welcome in the Pioneers to Perkins Stadium. Kickoff at 1 p.m. For tickets to this rivalry game, go to uwwsports.com. Warhawk football powered by tradition.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy Michelob Ultra at Bullwinkle's in Brookfield, Champs in Lake Geneva, Stenny's, and 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
Shop the Pin.
The new Piggly Wiggly Pig Points program is here, and earning rewards just got easier. Now you'll earn 10 Pig Points for every $1 you spend, and redeem those points on your favorite products right in the store. It's simple, it's rewarding, and it's all right here at your neighborhood Piggly Wiggly. So shop more, earn more, and save more only at Piggly Wiggly. Sign up today at shopthepig.com.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon.
Watching Kyle and Brad try to pick out what to eat is like watching a wife try to tell you what they want from dinner, and then you say 5 things, and then you finally get to the one that you want, which is what you wanted originally.
Wow.
Doesn't sound personal at all.
Indecisive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Or
Where
maybe
do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go?
And then you say 5 things, and then they say, nah.
Wow.
What about this one? Why didn't you just say it the first time?
Oh, wow.
There's no
It's
easy
a key
way to
and, it's a
navigate
Key and
that.
Peele skit, but
Yeah.
it's really, really
It's
true.
very true. Very true. I am hungry, though, and this food looks amazing. at the
Literally, you
bullpen.
two were like, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? Just choose.
It's hard to choose.
Yeah, our guys offered us some great food off the menu, so we said, okay, we got to figure out what pizza. He said top-notch pizza, and I see it.
Talked up the pizza.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776, Daryl in Sheboygan knows me well. But not as well as, well, not that well, but well. Ben talking about gambling the day of the big FBI crackdown. Is he next?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Now,
what an
I don't know nothing.
accusation.
Let me tell you a story.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing I can incriminate. I'm not like the guy that went on WISN and said, I'm selling the drugs.
He did say that.
So when I was playing professionally in Lithuania, I was in the All-Star Game 3-point contest. And
Cool.
there were odds for the 3-point contest.
Oh, wow.
My name was listed as the 3rd best odds. I think I was like 4-1. And never in my life did I want to be Pete Rose more than before that 3-point contest. But I was thinking to myself, I don't want to be captured in Lithuania for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That, a Lithuanian prison would probably be a little scary.
The Lithuanian mob probably be a little bit scary if they knew you was messing around with odds and didn't tell them.
Well, I didn't make it out of the first round, so it wouldn't have been a good bet anyway.
How were the odds on you? Do you think they were pretty good, pretty fair?
Yeah, there was 8 contestants, and I was 2nd or 3rd best odds to win it.
But you make it out of the first round.
No, yeah, what happened?
Man, we had a shootout amongst the teammates to make everyone got a chance in the final round because there's 25 balls and we were doing like bonus. It was just best out of your 5 spots, 5 balls. Hit 22 out of 25. And I was like, I can win this thing.
Wow.
Because I had never really done a 3-point shootout, but like 22 out of 25, I was like,
good.
damn, I can win this thing. Then I choked.
Oh,
you got nervous?
Oh, man.
I don't think I got nervous. I just choked.
Was there a money ball at the end of the rack?
Yeah.
Did you hit those?
No, I overthought the money balls.
Of
You put
course.
too much pressure on it.
Yeah.
So
A multicolored ball.
I wouldn't say nervous. I just choked.
Oh, man.
You choked against Oregon. You choked against TCU.
You choked in the Lithuanian 3-point contest.
Add it to the list.
Or could have been.
Just
What
can't
could
win.
have
This
been.
team, this panel of athletes outside of Kyle,
Yeah, I'm going to say you.
just can't win championships. Second place, Brad.
Yeah.
But West Regional champion, Ben.
Oh,
That
wow.
counts.
Oh, wow.
Wow, he took away your Big Ten title and say,
Yeah. NFC champion, maybe.
Right.
You can spin it.
NFC.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
won the
when
NFC.
you go to the Super Bowl, you have to win the NFC.
Oh, I
ring for
thought
that.
you were talking about you lost in the AFC championship.
Oh, no. What can I say that? AFC South champion. Yeah.
You won a lot of
AFC
championships.
South.
Did you get a ring for winning the NFC?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You never wear it.
It's pretty. It's not my. I mean, what am I going to do? Wear a ring that's like big and. Should I wear it to the show one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking about this as well. when does it become acceptable to wear, like, the Final Four ring? Like, what age do you have to hit?
You know, I thought about that.
Because I've never worn it out in public. Even to, like, Badger events where you go back and, like, it's basketball. Like, it was the 10-year reunion of the 2014-15 Final Fours.
Yeah.
And I did not bring it, and nobody else was wearing it. I was like, thank God I was the douche.
I'm guessing it's big, right? I'm guessing it's large, gaudy.
I'd like to get, maybe some lab growns put in to make it a little more shiny.
Yeah, I have the same problem. Because, I got that runner-up and conference championship ring at Whitewater. Maybe we should wear our rings one day.
Ring day on Kyle Brust and Nortman?
Ring day. I like it.
We're all runner-up.
Because I want to be the guy at the blackjack table when I'm 50, I feel like once you hit 50, you can kind of do whatever you want.
I think 50 is a good age. I feel like 30 is for sure no. Like, if I saw you in your Final Four ring, or if you guys saw me in my NFC Championship ring,
we would
like,
not,
you loser.
We would not hear the end of it.
Yeah, never. But I think once you're 50, like all things, when you're probably hitting a certain age,
knuckles get a little thicker.
I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to wear it. And you hit like unk status, where you're like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Unk status. Yeah, that's why I wear tennis shoes. 15. I know Brad knew about unk status.
Guy doesn't know what ramen noodles is, but knows what unk status is.
I know a thing or two about being an unk.
What Twitter have you been on?
What's that?
What Twitter you been on about unk
status? I'm cultured, Kyle. I'm cultured.
Maybe out here you are.
Yeah, by comparison.
At the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin, for sure. Yeah, Brad definitely is.
Oh, man.
On Twitter at KBN ESPN, we do have a poll up there for you to react to. Would it be more satisfying to win Sunday's game on a Jordan Love touchdown or an Aaron Rodgers interception? 87% don't care about the X anymore. Where they want to see their new prime possession. Wow. Locked in, franchise quarterback, making the play at the end of the game.
Exactly.
I think there's something cinematic to either.
Yeah.
But the way that it ended in his Packers career, be pretty funny if it ended the same way.
It'd be funny
against them.
I'm not here for laughs. I'm here for my team to get better. See, that's the difference. I want my team to get better, or y'all want to be entertained. I said this yesterday. Jordan Love throwing a game-winning touchdown will give me a lot more confidence moving forward. I remember his first season as the starting quarterback, I questioned whether or not he could drive a team downfield to win a game. Now it's like, boy, if he got the ball in his hand, I truly believe Jordan Love is going to put points on the board. He's going to get the job done for us because he has continued to do that all season long.
And you know who gets the job done every single time that they work with you? It's the one, the only, Gina Della from Pella.
Oh, man, Gina Della always gets the job done. You're going to walk away so satisfied with those new windows, those new doors. And you're probably sensing what I'm sensing outside. It's getting cold. It's getting crisp. Winter is on its way. You don't need any more warning than that and any more reason to get those Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin, because those high energy costs, and even what it does, if you got old windows and doors, it devalues your house. Everything else could be great, but you have that, it's going to devalue your house. But with Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin, say hello to lower energy costs. Say hello to a higher price of your home, a higher value of your home, and say hello to a deal that you cannot pass up. 0% interest for up to 60 months. 5 years of 0% interest. I mean, you're talking about a deal being able to get those beautiful, durable, practical Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin for 0% interest into the 2030s. But that deal will not last long. So visit the Experience Center in Brookfield. Go to PellaWI.com. Get your free consultation today with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Strofe had his biggest athletic achievement of his life yesterday. We're going to tell you about it next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman.
If I was as tall and as talented as you, if I could shoot as well as you could, both them teams would have won. Because you know what? You did a fake punch, you said, in the Rose Bowl. Yeah. And I would have did fake point. I would have took it to the house. I would have scored a dang touchdown.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. You said people came to Lambeau to play with you then.
You know, Green Bay isn't a huge vacation destination. People are coming here to play with me.
Now they come to Green Bay to play with Ted.
Love stepping up, throwing in. Bill Watson, touchdown Packers.
Get everything you need for the Packers matchup against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Fans, don't let dirt and road grime bench your car this October baseball season. Step up to the plate with Tsunami Express Car Wash, where every visit delivers the MVP shine. With unlimited washes, fast lane access, and free vacuums, you can keep your ride looking like a champion all season long for less than $1 a day. Thursday. And with 7 Milwaukee area locations, including New Berlin, it's easy to score big no matter where you're headed. Join the winning team today at TsunamiExpress.com. That's Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
It's WTMJ's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. I reclaim my outdoor space by having Comfort Awnings install a motorized retractable awning so I can enjoy the sun and get relief when I need it. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive a free motor for your automated awning with your order. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
Awarded Best of Weddings 2023 by The Knot, The Bog is much more than world-class golf. Our clubhouse ballroom offers floor-to-ceiling windows and a breathtaking full-wall fireplace. Our barn venue was inspired by the on-site barn at Hole 6, built in the 1800s. 2 outdoor ceremony sites and a variety of personalized options. Our venues are perfect for family get-togethers, weddings, showers, graduation parties, or any event you are hosting. Call The Bog at 262-292-0740 or visit thebarnofthebog.com.
Progressive knows you've got enough to worry about in life.
Hi, it's your life again. Feel like another year is just slipping away? Yeah, remember all those New Year's resolutions you made? You still haven't finished the first book. Just 19 more to go. I mean, if we're being honest, it wasn't a very realistic goal. Have you ever considered that you intentionally self-sabotage? So what's that about?
So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Owe the IRS $10,000 or more in business or personal back taxes? Call the Tax Doctor now. Learn how to pay the IRS less. 800-430-3062. 800-430-3062.
What's better than cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand? Cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand that you got for 10% off. And when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank, you get even more. Like 10% off food and 10% off drinks on game day. Like that ice-cold beer in your hand. Plus 15% off Pro Shop gear. Only with Packers checking. Associated Bank. Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Hungry for something fresh and delicious? Get your favorites from Cousin Subs delivered straight to your door. From our freshly baked bread and hand-sliced meats and cheeses to our famous sides, crispy golden fries, Wisconsin cheese curds, or creamy mac and cheese. Every meal made to order and ready to enjoy. Ordering is quick and easy online or through the Cousins app, whether it's a solo lunch, family dinner, or a spread for the whole crew. Let us bring it straight to you, fast and fresh. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after, an in-depth recap of every Bucks game in 6 minutes, no more, no less. It's Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes for Miles Turner. Had a couple last night. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. It's Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Kyle Bruston Nortman live from the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in New Berlin. Get loose in the pen. Well, I can tell you that people are starting to get loose here. And did you guys figure out your order?
We did. Ben, you're going to be thanking us. Us.
He told us the cheese curds, delicious.
Cheese curds, fries, pizza, burger
option, pizza. He just kept he said, hey, you got to start with the fries, too. We said, more food.
Try it all.
I got a whole event to go to. I don't know what I'm about to do.
Not fit into your clothes?
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Too much free food today, but I love it. Delicious,
all right,
delicious.
It's story time with Alex Strofe, so this is going to be either really good or really bad. But Strofe, tell us what happened yesterday. A great athletic achievement.
Athletic achievement indeed. Guys, I caught a T-shirt at the Bucks game.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Strofe.
From the cannon, from a three-pointer.
Hand thrown. It was a three-pointer.
So did Gruber Law Office's one call? That's all three-point T-shirt.
That's exactly what I caught. You got it. Gruber Law Office's logo on the back, Bucks logo on the front, gray T-shirt, double XL. Love it. Good bedtime shirt.
How many kids were in your
double XL? Love it.
How many kids were in your section that you had to beat out for that shirt?
Not a lot of kids around me, which is why I didn't feel guilty bringing it home.
Now, was it a direct throw to you, like on the numbers, or did you have to work for it?
On the hop, Brad, on the hop. Fully extended, jumped backwards, ran into my seat.
Man.
Didn't spill my beer, though, which was an impressive
You held on
feat.
to it?
I held on to my beer, one-handed
Stop
catch.
asking him for details, because however he is explaining it, think of it way less impressive.
Oh, yeah, I'm lying to you, by the way. I did
tell us the truth.
I did catch a T-shirt. So what happened was I was in the 200s last night. I was in like the third row of the 200s.
Wow.
And
cool.
There's like I think they call them the 414 crew, I believe, right? The people that mosey around and hey, Ohio State guy in front of our camera on YouTube. So they were in our section and they were doing the chants, right? Like defense, defense. And I knew they had goodies and T-shirts, so I was being annoying as possible. I was following along with every chant.
Gosh, you ruined the people attending.
Defense, D1 defense. Okay, and I was like, I'm just gonna kiss their ass as much as I can, so I guarantee myself a T-shirt. So it gets to a timeout. They start tossing out T-shirts. They throw one right at the chest of my best friend who's sitting next to me, right at the chest of him, and I'm the one doing all the chants. So I go, I'm the one doing all the work. You get the T-shirt. And he goes, yeah, I'm not giving it to you either. And I said, yeah, that's fine. I understand. So then a Gruber Law 3 gets hit. And they turn around and they go, we can't hear you. And I yell at the lady, you're right, you can't hear them, but you can hear me. And she just underhand tossed me a T-shirt.
You know what's funny is I had an extra ticket to the exhibition game at Five Star Forum for the Badgers against Oklahoma. And I was like,
wait, when did that take place?
Friday, tomorrow.
Oh.
I was like, Brad's got a lot going on. Kyle's got baby girl. Who can just get out of anything they want to go do something?
Yeah.
And after hearing the story, the ticket's been filled, and
he's the worst.
So thankful.
You can't possibly bring that energy.
Come on, please.
He's the worst. Begging and crying.
Please, can I have a T-shirt? I've been yelling defense.
That's
no,
great.
So the real story is
shirt.
Wait, now there's 3 different stories?
No, well, the story of the game. I got tickets to the game from a friend, and I invited my friend instead of my girlfriend, and she was not super thrilled with that decision. So I had
you've been doing these watch-alongs on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee for Brewers games.
Yeah, now I'm abandoning her tomorrow night again, it sounds like.
No. That ticket's been filled.
I don't believe you.
You need to learn.
It is. And I don't care if you believe me or not. You're still not going to get the invite. It's not filled.
Wow.
It's not filled.
Well, I'd rather have it.
I bet I get the invite.
Yeah.
I bet I get the invite.
Addition by subtraction.
It is.
Oh, totally. It's like it's one of those times where it's like you and your wife or the friend are going out. Like, who do you want there to enjoy it?
Not him.
Strofe.
I think my wife actually would find Strofe entertaining because she doesn't. We have to deal with it every day.
Yeah. There's a novelty to Strofe's energy.
He's a lot.
Coming up in Madison is
I heard novelty.
Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN. The Damn Sports Show on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And stopping by, we keep it live here on 94.5 ESPN at the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill in 2 short minutes.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Southbound on 41, we got the backups from the county line to Good Hope Road, and then from Appleton down past Capitol Drive down to Burleigh. On the northbound side, delays right before Mayfair Road all the way up past Capitol. Southbound 43 is heavy from Good Hope Road all the way to Bender Road. Back on the brakes from Capitol Drive down towards Locust and Fond du Lac down through the Marquette to the KK River. On the northbound side of 43, do have delays from Fond du Lac Avenue up to North Avenue as well. And eastbound 94, you're seeing delays from about 76th Street all the way through the stadium to 35th. Westbound's backed up from 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight. Clearing skies, widespread frost or freeze, a low of 35 at the lake, 29 inland. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 52. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 10/31/2025.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle Bruston Nortman from 2 to 5 every day. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN live from the bullpen in New Berlin. Get loose, baby. Get loose in the bullpen.
You were so low that I don't think anyone heard a word you said.
Oh, I didn't want to overmodulate.
Well, let us.
You undermodulated.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to yell too. I didn't want to yell too loud in here too.
So now, I just have a quick question. I don't want this to take long. So, I work on the content team at our company. I also work on the sales team at our company.
Oh,
and there's a Halloween decoration thing going on at rooms at our offices. Do I have to Venmo both teams?
That's a great question. You're kind of a switch hitter.
Whoa, Venmo. I'm paying for something for this?
Yeah, you've been requested.
If you don't, unless you want to do work.
I don't want to do anything. I just want to go to work. What do you mean? I'm being asked to contribute?
I will say that the content team got a fairly large conference room as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I mean, what am I saying? I'm probably not going to.
Thankfully.
I'm going to be honest.
Just send your $5.
I'll send the $5 and say.
Oh, that's all he asked for, $5? Yeah. Oh, okay. I got it. I can do that. I can do that. I just, I'll be honest. I love doing a lot of stuff, but I also love just going to work. Like all the extra stuff. You ask me for money, I ain't got it. Bump them kids. I ain't got no kids coming around.
Remember last year when I had to be a captain of a decorating team and nobody helped me?
What a disaster
that was. Yeah.
Strofe, what are you spearheading some of this too with our?
I have nothing to do with this, thankfully.
That's a bunch of malarkey. Because Madison Hayes, 24, is doing it, and she can get you to do anything she wants.
Yeah, but here's the issue. So she's decorating beginning at 2 p.m. I will be a little busy that day. Not interviewing Doug Gottlieb.
We don't know that. You could be anywhere.
That's true. But I'll be a little busy. So
wait a minute, that's a lot of people for $5.
30 times 5, about $1.80.
You want a good room or what?
Oh, so now
30 times
you were
5
good with
is not $1.80. 30 times 5 is $1.50.
600. Wait,
what kind of math are you two doing?
30 times 5, 150.
150.
150. $1.80 and 600. Aren't you both supposed to be the math guys?
I
was thinking.
bad.
I was
the
thinking
hell was
20.
that?
I was thinking $20 in my mind for some reason. $5 is much less of a buy-in.
Y'all be good with 145.
Oh wow! What if we
right.
all had that mentality, Kyle?
So Strofe, I do want to know because I saw videos, and it's cool to see the videos, but you don't experience like you do when you're in person. So in the Bucs win last night, as Chris Middleton comes back into town, and the Bucs have an opportunity to play some guys on the end of the bench. Thanasis, our teammate. Analysis show on socials.
TA
just had Chris Middleton on with him. Woo! Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Live studio audience.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking. Like, I said Thanasis on Antetokounmpo, and people go crazy.
Crazy.
Ben, do it again just one more time. I want to hear that reaction.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, give us a big round of applause for your newest Milwaukee Buck, Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. Listen to that. It's well loved.
This is awesome.
We got a cowbell.
Dude, I love this crowd.
We got a cowbell.
Bullpen,
I can't. With 5 o'clock, I'm having a beer with these people.
Yes.
Now, that being said, Strofe, what was it like in person hearing Thanasis? Or did you stay?
So I was going to leave right as he was checking in because the game was over. And my buddy said to me, slapped me on the arm, he said, Strofe, we're staying. TA's about to check in. I said, you're totally right. Got to support TA. So we stayed. When he checked in, dude, it was the second loudest applause of the night, and half the crowd was already gone. It was bonkers. And then every time he touched the ball on offense, the place erupted.
Murmurs.
The place erupted. People were like, yeah, TA, score!
That's pretty awesome.
Were you one of them?
I sure was. I yelled louder for him than I did for the T-shirt.
Is he the biggest Wisconsin cult hero right now?
Oh, yeah. Right now,
800-990-3776. Who does he match up with?
Wow. I mean, right now, he's got to be the biggest cult hero. I mean, thinking about the old, I mean, he could go against like the cult heroes of decades past. I think of like a Niger Morgan, who's a cult hero. I mean, that would be a tough one to beat. Hoodie James Jones.
Hoodie James Jones.
Right. He's one of my favorites.
That's a really, really good one. 800-990-3776. Give us some of your favorite Wisconsin sport cult heroes. Because Thanasis on the bench, and obviously, like, he played, for the Greece team in the FIBA World Championships, and he came back from an Achilles injury. But something feels right with him, knowing that every time Giannis is on the floor and he can go to his brother in timeouts. When Kyle sat next to Thanasis when you were courtside last year,
you were coaching
and
the team.
You weren't coaching the
Bro,
damn team.
I was coaching the team. What are you saying? How you gonna tell me what I said?
You were just repeating whatever Thanasis said.
And I was helping to elevate what he was saying.
Convey the message.
Because
Exactly.
he was speaking in Greek to Giannis at times.
Sometimes he was. That one I couldn't.
Did you help
with.
there?
That one I couldn't help with. Venus Lady.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Because that sounded Italian.
It might have been. I did the whole hand thing and everything.
Yeah, the Italian hand thing.
I think, I don't know if he's a cult hero or a folk hero, but when you think of one guy here in Wisconsin that everybody loves, Donald Driver did it on the field, but also somebody that people absolutely adore.
Yeah, I mean, Donald Driver's a good one. I got a good one for you. Kyle, you're going to love this one, too. Ersan Ilyasova.
Oh, Ersan Ilyasova.
He was like one of the better players on the Bucs for a long period. I remember him flopping his way to charge after charge after charge. That plus mid-range jumpers. How can you not be a cult hero when you're doing that?
He also had like 18 lives with the Milwaukee Bucks.
He did. Boy, them flops, though.
Those flops.
They don't take charges like that no more.
That you pull that up there is like teaching how to take a charge right there. And nothing gets the crowd going like a charge.
Absolutely love it.
I'm trying to think from like the Brewers were so good that they have so many likable guys, and it's hard to be like or any of them like a
Niger Morgan
on this team.
On this team.
Ooh, on this team. I mean, because you can't be too famous.
You can't be too
right?
good.
Like, you can't be too good, and all of them became like so good.
Pat Murphy.
Pat Murphy's a good
might be
choice. Pat Murphy's a really good choice.
He was on the Jumbotron at 5-Star Forum, and Bango came
Another
over and gave
very loud
pancakes.
applause when Pat Murphy was shown. He was in the second row, though.
Oh, he was at the game.
Yeah, Craig wouldn't even trade seats with him.
That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, wow, this food
and it comes with a cookie.
That looks so unbelievable. I'm gonna have a hard time waiting several more minutes.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I can smell it though, Ben. I'm salivating.
I know, but Kyle ruined it for everyone. He started eating pizza during the show yesterday.
That's true. We have to set some ground rules.
I feel like I need to taste it so everybody knows how good it is first bite.
All right,
that's
all
part
right.
of my.
Here we go.
Oh, that cheese curd was crispy.
Well,
you give in that fast, Ben?
Oh my gosh! I hear that crunch.
I mean, he sold me on helping
he keeps hitting
the bullpen.
Is that the garlic
He's
one?
on air again.
Dude, you
It's
have
the garlic one?
Dude,
Oh,
can
my,
you scoot up a little bit? You've been knocking this sign 24/7. Has he not, Strofe?
It's just waving like the wind in the background. It looks like you're outside.
So delicious. Oh my gosh, the pizza looked good. I can't wait to chow down. You were saying?
You were supposed to give like more insight.
Oh, it was
that
delicious.
was the idea of letting you
Well, y'all
eat.
started talking back and forth. Yeah, it was delicious. You heard the crunch. And what they have here, he told us they have different type of cheeses, right? You got the regular cheese, the orange cheese, the white cheese.
Can you talk into
Put your microphone to your face.
You have a special garlic type cheese as well. I had to move it away from my face to eat. Now,
Stop.
The French fry.
No.
Why would you do that? You're wasting good food.
No, you have to be an adult.
There's children in Africa who would love that fry.
That's great. Well, you're not one of them.
That is true.
That's a good response.
800-990-3776.
That's a dad right there.
Is a carbless talk? Who?
You.
Yeah, you're gonna eat.
You ready?
You ain't gonna toss food. You're gonna eat it.
Oh, dude.
Okay, fine. you have to
Food
eat it.
tossing? Oh, my goodness.
I'm not prepared for that.
Dude, it drives
It's
me
so
crazy.
frustrating.
It drives me crazy.
So, do y'all tell them, like, hey, don't throw the food? Daddy worked hard for
Kyle,
this food.
they
Kyle,
don't
they don't understand that.
They don't know what you're
They
saying.
don't know, and they don't know that you went to work.
So what does she think you doing all day? What do they think y'all doing all day?
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't have it. Their brain isn't.
They go to
Kyle-
daycare. Don't they know that y'all go somewhere too? The adult daycare.
I can't wait till Kyle and
Dude, I would love a nanny cam on Kyle with kids.
Yeah, I wouldn't do well with.
Why are
food.
you crying? Stop crying.
You can't,
Stop crying.
You can't rationalize with them.
Maybe y'all's.
You have,
Mine gonna
you have to
rationalize.
meet them in whatever they're doing.
Mine gonna be rational.
All right.
If you can walk, you can rationalize. Because you know I can't walk this into the street.
It's okay. How about this?
Excuse me?
They know they can't just go into the street. They can't do so. They don't want to touch hot things. They
Okay,
rational.
Kyle, I'm your kid, boy or girl. I pick something up, I throw it on the ground, and I look at
What are you saying?
Pick it up. We don't throw food in this
I look at it
household.
again, I pick up and throw another one.
And I take the plastic. You know what? I'm
I'm hungry.
Hey, shouldn't have been throwing it.
They're not
you
going to
kidding me?
respond to that.
You're not ready for children.
Well, we're going to find out.
Oh, my, Brad. I love that you and I both went right to the crying because he took it away.
That's what you said happened. Because I'm hungry, but you're not eating it. But I'm hungry.
And they can't say that.
They can't say it. They can't even say I'm hungry.
Your kids,
All they do is cry.
They talk, though.
No, they don't.
Not yet.
Yeah, oh, the dad,
More,
dad,
please.
my mom, more, please. No, I know they say no.
Yeah, they use it against you.
That's crazy. How do they learn that?
I mean, they're smart.
Yeah.
But
they're not that smart.
They can't convey complicated. They can't communicate emotion only through crying.
Yeah, that tummy start hurting. They gonna learn. They gonna learn.
You're threatening to starve your future
train
children.
somebody.
This is how kids get scarred.
Well,
Attachment issues occur.
There's therapists for it.
That's going to cost you more money,
Ah.
Mr. Moneyman.
I love my girl, but I ain't spending $3 on her.
I love my kids, but they gonna be throwing food on the floor. I'll tell you that much.
I can't wait.
Man.
I can't wait.
I literally cannot wait.
Microphone.
Oh, it is.
I
not-
literally
is it
can't
not
wait
there?
for Kyle the dad.
Honestly, do we have to make a rule, no food until the end of the show?
Is it not close?
Oh,
The microphone was
that's
dang
much
near hitting
too
my
long.
mouth. I had
That's
to
much too
move it.
long.
I didn't want to touch it my lips.
Strofe, man.
I'm incredibly stressed out.
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm with you. I'm with
Hush. Why don't y'all go to the basketball game?
Baby
You're the
girl.
one
Not
that
a-
let him eat.
You did.
You know
let
what?
me-
Pat on the back to me. That was a bad decision.
You did let me eat.
I thought it was going to be helping the show and our great partner, the bullpen.
Let
at
me
the
try it
sports
again.
bar. No. What you're going to do is you're going to talk.
Oh, we didn't even talk
We're
about.
going to talk about Citizens Bank.
Oh, now that is something worth talking about. That is Citizens Bank, and you know what? You know how I knew Citizens Bank was right? When I walked in and they gave me quality customer service. When they showed me how to set up an account, but then on top of that, they showed me the CD account that I can have. It is absolutely wonderful at Citizens Bank, and I want you all to have that exact same experience that I had while working with Citizens Bank. So if you're looking to bank local, if you're looking to bank with someone that is invested in the community, if you're looking to bank with somebody who is there to help you every step of the way, move forward, give you all the tools you need that make banking easy, then you should bank with Citizens Bank today. All you have to do is go to citizensbankwi.bank. That is citizensbankwi.bank, and you are able to find out more about them, and you can bank where you belong with Citizens Bank by visiting citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is an equal housing lender.
All right, well, your girl's coming at you. I love you, Kyle, but you should never have children. Diana McGuanago.
They be all right. Iron sharpens iron.
Christian Watson, is he going to make his return this weekend? Brad hates the grass in Pittsburgh. Talk about it. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
You throw hands?
Do I throw hands?
With T.O.
Will I? I throw hands with Andre the Giant, man.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looks like we've got a crash now on Main Street in Menominee Falls, going eastbound right about at Stanley Drive. The two left lanes are blocked right now, so just be careful with that. Southbound 41 slowing down from the county line past Good Hope. Then again from Appleton Avenue down to Capitol Drive. Some more delays heading towards Burleigh. We've got delays on southbound 894 as well from the Zoo Interchange all the way down to about National Avenue, and then from Beloit Road down into the Hale. Northbound 41 backing up from just before Mayfair Road up and through the Burleigh area. More delays north of Capitol. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Clearing skies, widespread frost or freeze tonight. A low of 35 at the lake, 29 inland. Tomorrow mostly sunny, a high of 52. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mechlon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Are you sick and tired of sad, skimpy, frozen pizzas that lack toppings and flavor? Problem solved. Screamin' Sicilian brings the party to pizza with mountains of whole milk mozzarella, premium meats, and veggies stacked to the sky. No tweaks necessary. Just tons of toppings and amazing flavor. Just bake it, bite it, and let it rip. Mamma mia! Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian. Toppings piled high, screaming loud, always delicious.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Penalty flags? Not here. Carbless is the clean play that every football fan can agree on. With 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and just 100 calories, you get all the flavor without the penalty. Whether you're tailgating outside the stadium, hosting a crew at home, or watching solo in your lucky jersey, Carbless brings premium cocktails right into the huddle. Made to be refreshingly delicious and game day ready, Carbless keeps fans cheering from kickoff to the final whistle. So this season, skip the sugar, skip the carbs, and make the winning call. Find your bliss with Carbless.
We all have someone we know or love that has been affected by some form of cancer.
No matter how well you love and support them and try to be there for them, you can never really know what a person is feeling after hearing the words, "You have breast cancer."
Only another person that has been through this experience can really understand what it feels like.
ABCD, After Breast Cancer Diagnosis, is a Milwaukee-based organization known around the world.
When someone calls ABCD, they are matched with a mentor who is a breast cancer survivor of similar age and has the same type of breast cancer who can provide hope when people need it the most.
Kessler's is excited to announce that we've designed 3 new Hope pendants to honor breast cancer patients, survivors, thrivers, and caregivers.
100% of the net proceeds, along with an additional donation from Kessler's, will support ABCD when you purchase the symbol of hope.
You can
can find a link with more information about ABCD, along with all 3 modern designs starting at just $75 in sterling silver and $598 in gold, online at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Bucks basketball is back, and it's time to play. There's nothing like the energy inside Fiserv Forum. The roar of the crowd, the freakish slam dunks, the buzzer-beating threes. Catch the Bucks at home against New York Tuesday, October 28th, and Golden State Thursday, October 30th. And with the addition of Miles Turner, this season is set to be electric. Get in on the action with a ticket plan that works for you. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Get your seats now at bucks.com/tickets. That's bucks.com/tickets. You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Over at the estate, something's always going wrong, or we're always looking for places to improve. That's why we call on Lifetime Home Services to make sure that we get done what we need to get done. I mean, they can do so many things all under one roof. Some of the things they specialize in is cleaner air and radon safety, full home renovations, custom closets. That's what we're doing with Baby Will. I mean, we get so many gifts, so many clothes. We got to transform that closet. What we have is not good enough. Lifetime Home Services, they're going to make Baby Will's closet something to behold. After that, probably going to do a little bit of epoxy floors, cabinetry, organization, whatever it is. Lifetime Home Services can take care of it for you. I've loved working with them from start to finish and see the transformation right before my eyes. Over 30 years, Lifetime has been making homes safer and better looking. Trusted solutions with lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
It is Kyle Brust and Nortman. What's wrong, Kyle?
I'm just saying, man, listen, this place is a vibe. The bullpen's a vibe. This makes me want to move out here.
It's crazy,
I'm
man.
so mad that I would have to travel, because where I live at.
Yeah.
It's a hike, but my goodness, it is so worth it. I want to bring baby girl here so bad. We got to come.
There's smiles on everyone's faces.
Everyone's having so much fun.
So much fun. But, I get it, though, because this food is unbelievable. The how it feels inside. I mean, you're welcome with a wave, and even the owners are here, and they're just cultivating around the room. It's been great. It's been great.
This is it's hard for me to get jealous because I love being on the air with you guys, but I'd be love to chopping it up with them too right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So stop on by in New Berlin at the Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill. We're here till 5. I think if you're close by, I'll buy you a drink after the show. If you're here at 5 o'clock.
It's that good a vibe. You'll love it.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
Now, as it pertains to Christian Watson, he's in a spot where it's to the medical doctors. And I think after we saw Zach Tom go out after the first play of a game when he was cleared kind of to play after he said he couldn't run straight early in the week, and then he played, then he sat out right away after the first snap, I feel like that I'm of the belief that even if he feels he's ready, you just keep waiting. You're not in a spot as a team where you absolutely need somebody out there as soon as possible to get a win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And part of this is people complain about the turf at what was Heinz Field. We also heard from Jason Wilde and others talking about how, well, you can look at it like that, or you can say, well, if he starts at home, this happened at Lambeau Field when he tore his ACL. Now, I'll leave it up to you, Brad, from what's right, but either way, you gave him a contract that extends him into next year, so there's no reason for you to rush back. Now, if this team was 2-4, 2-5, I guess they've only played 6 games because of the bye week. If they were 2-4, I don't know if I'd still do it anyway. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. ACLs are so tough your first year back. Because even if you feel like you're ready, when you step out on the field or the basketball court or whatever sport you're doing, there's a level of trust you have to regain, and that is something that you just need comfortability and time to do. And I don't know if starting on the road in a spot where you don't necessarily have to force it makes sense in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I couldn't be more excited for Christian Watson to come back. I mean, he had flashes where he was a top receiver last year. He put up gaudy numbers, and he looked like he was Jordan Love's favorite target. So to get that back with some speed, be able to take the top off, I think it's going to be huge for this offense to continue to take it to another gear. However, you're exactly right, Ben. I mean, Kyle, you've torn your ACL. I've torn my ACL when I was a high school freshman. But, man, when I was a sophomore coming back, it's in your head. You're thinking about it. You don't have that same level of I'm just going to play free that you do pre-injury. Now, it comes back eventually. After a couple of years, you start to feel like yourself. But you can't help but have it be in the back of your mind. So that's why a pitch count, putting him in good positions, that's going to be critical.
You love saying pitch count instead of snap count.
Pitch count. I'm a baseball guy now, right? I mean, I called the Dodger thing. I'm a baseball guy. I'm a C-man. And you're going to put that on top of this is Sunday Night Football. There's going to be a lot of energy. He's going to go out there and want to probably book it on a field that's not very good. Guys, not only does the Pittsburgh Panthers play on this field, so you're talking about Saturday games and you're talking about the Steelers playing there. I've always found it to be slick, fairly unkept, a little bit too loose for my liking.
The punter really had trouble on the grass.
When I'm getting set up for a hold and I'm trying to find a spot, kicker, Graham, I'm sorry, I can't find a good spot to hold the ball. I just think that it seems like a strange time to come back, right? Because even Matt LaFleur said, we want to be slow into this. We want to be cautious, almost like a mini training camp of sorts. So, to me, no better place to come home than the friendly confines of Lambeau Field. This is just a situation where I could see him pushing it too much, a ground that I don't like, and I don't know. I want to see him have a great second half and play when the Packers need him. End of the season, postseason. I want to make sure that he's not rushing it at all, and this is an interesting spot to bring him back in.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, I think as Packers fans, we're just overly cautious because that's how they trained us to be. I mean, it's going on almost 10 months since he tore his ACL at the end of last season. And so for Christian Watson, that is an injury where you can come back after 9 months.
Yeah.
You can come back.
He's at that spot.
Yeah,
He really is.
10 months in about 2 weeks. It could be 10 months in 2 weeks. And so for me, when I think about this, is that we just got to say, hey, at a certain point, I think he even talked about it, he's going to have to play on all different surfaces. He tore his ACL originally at Lambeau Field, and he can't run away from Lambeau Field. So I get it, Brad. You played at Pittsburgh. You understand what that ground is like, but you can't just keep protecting him. The biggest hurdle he's going to have is the mental hurdle of just going out there. Because as you know, Brad, when you tear your ACL once, you're nervous about it, but at the end of the day, if you want to keep playing football, you got to just go, right? You got to let it go. And so whether it's this week, next week, or the week after, Christian Watson has to get out there. At this point, he's medically cleared to go. He's been able to practice now. I think this is the second week of practice, or third week of practice.
Yeah.
So he's been already out there doing it. So at a certain point, the last hurdle to get over is actually getting back out there and understanding that the medical professionals and technology is incredible. Your knee is probably going to be okay, and now it's time to get out there and actually play real football. So we can sit here and try to find the perfect time, but there won't be a perfect time. He just has to get it done.
But that is the thing. Like, I agree with everything you said, but you're going to play that first game somewhere and in some occasion. You'd rather throw him out there in Pittsburgh, and again, like, more than likely everything's going to be totally fine, but in Pittsburgh on Sunday night as opposed to Lambeau against the Panthers?
Yeah, I mean, if the Green Bay Packers feel like he is ready to go, then what are we waiting for? I want him to get as many reps as possible to start getting into the motion of the game and starting feeling good about himself so he can ramp himself up. So by the time we get to week 12, then we got Christian Watson really feeling comfortable and getting ready for a playoff run that we need him for.
And it's funny, knowing this game is against the Steelers, I just keep thinking about how Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback, and like when I hear Christian Watson and Aaron Rodgers in the same sentence, what's the first thing you think of?
That stretch where they were together where Watson put up Randy Moss numbers.
Went crazy.
Mine is the first play of the game.
When he dropped it?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
That could have been a career-altering play. I mean, if you play action
career-altering?
Career-altering.
Dude, if he catches
one play?
If he has an 80-yard touchdown on his first ever play, you know what type of confidence he has after that?
Or what type of expectations are even higher than they should be?
Because remember, his issue became what after that?
Injuries?
No, drops. Before the injuries came, he had a drop problem. He's like, oh, he's dropping the pass. Don't forget about that.
Is
before
right.
And so I'm saying, you go from catching the ball, your first ever career play for a touchdown, your confidence through the roof. You both know because you both played at a high level. Once you got that taste and you're like, oh, I can do that. I can do it.
Yeah, there's validation.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I got it. And so he catches that pass. He probably has less issues dropping passes. And not saying his career would be some great receiver, but I'm saying he probably wouldn't have the ups and downs that he had with catching the football early in his career. But hell, he just hasn't been healthy enough for us to even have that conversation again.
That's true. I mean, even with that, there are moments where he looks like he could be a top-end receiver, somebody that you would maybe give that contract to. I think it was good common ground for both the Packers and Christian Watson. Extend it one season, let him get to hopefully almost full strength at the end of this year. They have another year next year. Wins for both parties. I'm excited I think he's going to be a game changer for the offense. I really do. I really do. Him and Love have rapport. Him and Dobbs have developed it, but there were some eye-popping stats last year where he was like, you know what? This dude's putting up like 100-plus yards and looking like a game breaker.
This ends up adding to the conversation because this is a frustration that I have that I know Josh DiMaggio from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy shares. The Matthew Golden situation where he gets 3 targets in the scripted drives and then 1 target later in the game. You watch the NFL and you see a lot of the stars get fed targets and get fed opportunities. And the way that the Packers do it, and we hear it all the time, is they're looking for the guy that's open based off the play that they call. What happens when Christian Watson's in the mix? You're not going to be able. You're going to have to find targets for him as well.
He's going to design plays where Christian Watson's going to be that guy.
But why wouldn't you design plays for the guy that's the most explosive, shifty guy you have in the offense?
I mean, Brad, you play with a guy named Greg Olsen, and I understand Greg Olsen. He probably won't be a Hall of Famer, but he's up, like he's a really good tight end. And I feel like Tucker Kraft can be comparable to what he was in the NFL.
But Tucker Kraft had a ton of targets, but it wasn't until later in the game that they started feeding.
I mean,
there's just no consistency to who, when, where, and why from a game planning perspective, how they get the ball to specific guys, other than the scripted drive, and then it's let the play out, and who's ever open, throw it.
With Steve Smith and Greg Olsen, do you think it was in Cam Newton's mind in Carolina that I got to make sure that these guys touch the ball because good things happen when I target them?
Well, I mean, the thing about Steve and Greg is like they had that separation. For sure, Steve, right? I mean, it's not like he was a physical specimen as far as like height and like strength. He was strong, but he could get separation. So you knew that like when a play was drawn up for him, he's going to get separation. You can get him the ball, and he's going to catch it. Same thing with Greg. I mean, he was a great route runner. So I think that our OC knew, and Cam knew, these guys butter my bread. I'm going to focus it on here. But then the thing that was not like a kept secret that most other teams have is you got A1 and you got AB, 1A and 1B. But then everybody else falls in. A1 sauce. You got like Steve and you got Greg, and they're going to be the focus. Everyone else, you're just going to fill in. Like, we'll try to get you yours, but but for the Packers, they're unwilling to do that. They're unwilling to say, Tucker Kraft's our guy and Matthew Golden's our guy, and all the rest of you, we're going to try to work into it.
Because before the 9 targets for Kraft, I think it was 2 or 3 the game before.
Yeah, I mean, and it ebbs and flows strangely like that. So I think it would benefit Jordan Love, it would benefit the team to have a couple of guys that are your main guys and to be able to game plan, because that will open up everybody else when the focus of the defense goes there. It seems to work well for most other teams. I know it worked well for us in Carolina. It begs the question, one of two things. Either Matt LaFleur just has no interest in running that system, or he doesn't believe anybody is capable of being a true number 1 pass catcher and capable or worthy of being game planned for.
Well, one thing I know I'm capable of doing is going home and feeling so good in the house. Real story, true story. So in the house, you know how you have AC or you have heat, right? And you can set it at a certain setting. Well, yesterday, it was set on 68 in the house for heat. And I come home and baby girl said, "Did you turn the heat off?" I said, "No, baby, it's set." It's set so good that the heat already went off because our house was already so comfortable. And you can have that feeling when you get great windows with Universal Windows Direct. I'm telling y'all, it has changed our lives. It has lowered our heating and cooling bill. And I want you to be able to experience that as well, like I do at Universal Windows Direct. And right now they have buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there is no limit. So if you need to buy 10 windows, you can buy 5 windows and get 5 more free. So it is a great deal that they have going on. Plus, you can enjoy 0% financing for for 3 whole years. And to top it off, get an extra $500 off your entire home improvement project when you schedule this month. Universal's professional team takes care of everything from the free estimate to the expert installation. You'll get high-quality windows installed right with savings that will make the timing even better. Call them today at 414-410-2000 or simply visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate. Just like me, when you're done, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
On a day like today, I can promise I have no inside information, but I got a best bet for you next.
This is Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
The kid's got the longest rope in radio.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You could take that one of two ways, and I agree with both.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, King. I see you with the confidence.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, looks like we got some debris on the ramp from Kilbourne to northbound 43, so watch out for some delays through that area. We are seeing backups heading all the way up past that point to North Avenue. On the southbound side, backing up from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette and all the way to the KK River crossing. Westbound 94, you got backups from just before 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard, and you're back on the brakes through the Zoo interchange onto the ramp onto southbound 894. We've got a broken down vehicle at about National Avenue on the northbound side, but that's where the delays actually let up on the southbound side too, so kind of interesting. Northbound 41, heavy from just north of Watertown Plank Road all the way up past the Burleigh area, and then southbound is backing up from Good Hope Road pretty much all the way down past Hampton. Traffic is brought to you by Comfort Awnings. Extend your outdoor space with a retractable awning or screen, just like I did with my friends at Comfort Awnings. Custom designed to fit your home. Get your free estimate at comfortawnings.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, clearing skies, widespread frost, and possible freeze with a low of 35 at the lake, 29 inland. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 52. Weather is brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash Game Show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
The 24th annual A Novel event is coming. Sharp Literacy's yearly fundraiser will happen on October 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Baird Center. Green Bay Packers all-time leading receiver and Super Bowl champion Donald Driver will be the featured guest and keynote speaker. Funds raised at A Novel event will support the delivery of Sharp's STEAM-based education program to thousands of K-3 through 5th grade students and educators across Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Kelly's Bleachers on Blue Mound in Milwaukee, Harp in Milwaukee, Root River Center in Franklin, and the New Fashioned in Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm talking to several folks here, and they're like Olympian softball players. It's unbelievable. It gets me thinking, you know what? If you are living in pain and you can't do the things you want to do.
Senior Olympics.
Senior Olympics.
We're not going to see them on the NBC.
Even more so. If you're in pain, you can't be doing the things you want to do, then you can't be living your full life. But QC Kinetics is here to give you your life back. If you're dealing with pain, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back, what are you waiting for? Don't wait any longer. You do not have to live with that pain. And guess what? Surgery and drugs and steroids, those aren't your only options. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine to help you let your body's own abilities be able to heal you. They're on the cutting edge of many different tools in their toolbox to be able to have a no downtime, fast, all-natural solution to that joint pain. I mean, you want to be doing the things that you want to do, especially as the fall comes around and winter. Living with joint pain, no fun at all. Call QC Kinetics today and get your free consultation. The phone call to make is be able to give you your life back, and you're going to be able to be confident in doing the things that you want to do again. Your consultation completely free. There's no reason to wait. Call QC Kinetics today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Kyle Bruston Nortman with you, KBN Nation. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. Less is more. Let's hit it quick and we'll get to Brian Balaga. I got a best bet for you.
It's time for Ben Brust's Best Bets. Sponsored by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. There's a table waiting for you at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. 12 bars and restaurants, a winning seat at 40 table games or 3,000 slot machines, and full-service sports betting. Explore more at paysbig.com.
We'll get straight to the point here. It's a Thursday night football game between the Vikings and the Chargers. Vikings flying all the way to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. The over-under in the game is 45 points.
Wow.
It's got to go under. A short week. The Chargers have lost 3 of 4. They have been unimpressive. They have some injuries to the running back position. Justin Herbert has not been that dude as consistently as people expected him to be. He's been in spots. But more importantly, Carson Wentz was horrible last week. He was so bad. And in a short week, I am taking the under 45 Chargers-Vikings. Brian Flores and the Vikings defense, the top 10 scoring defense. The Chargers haven't been as good defensively, but they still only give up 23 points per game, 19 points per game for the Vikings. I'm going to go under here because I don't trust the scoring of the Vikings against the mid-level defense of the Chargers. I see a grinded out, ugly 20-17 game tonight in Thursday Night Football, under 45. And if I lose this one, that'll make me 0-3 on Ben Brust's Best Bets. And then we get to the fade point, where we put Ben Brust's Best Bets record with please fade until it wins.
Yeah, I'm fading this one. Aaron Jones is back tonight, and I know with Aaron Jones, I think they have like a 14-4 record or something like that. Well, they have a good record with Aaron Jones as the running back, and so I'm going with
You don't have to hold your ear closer. You got to put the mic closer.
I have no idea. But, again, I'm going with the over on this one.
Is it Kyle's best bet or Ben's?
Well, I'm fading you.
Go ahead, Brad.
Decisions. I think Ben's going to be correct. I do think short weeks muddies things up. Flores, he's a mastermind when it comes to the defensive side of the football for Minnesota. And I know that Harbaugh wants to run the ball, right? He wants to run the ball for the Chargers. Omarion Hampton, he's out, so I think they're going through who's going to be the back to be able to do that. So I think that's going to be a bit of a defensive slugfest because of that. So I'm going to go with it.
Well, if I lose this one, then you fade moving forward. But I need a bigger sample size before I start saying fade myself. No insider information on that bet from Potawatomi Casino. I will make that very, 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 very clear with what's going on in the world of sports right now in the FBI.
I think you're too low-hanging fruit, man, for them to be concerned about you.
Too low-hanging fruit.
They probably have a record of all your losses and said, this guy ain't a worry.
You throwing money, but you ain't throwing money.
It's not raising any system.
You ain't putting 25, 50 G's on a game.
I want to talk to Brian Balaga next.
25, 50 G's.
Man, Drake put like 300,000 on a game before.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
That would be so stressful.
That'd be so fun.
Oh, golly.
I mean, if you hit it, it's crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy. I'm
exactly.
Yesterday, I was like, boy, if I hit this
for $10,
10 for 125, I was geeked.
Big money.
It's all it takes is one win, and then you keep up in the unit. Why are you scratching your neck?
I got an itch.
I want to talk to Brian Balaga, who played with Aaron Rodgers for a long time, what it would be like. I think, obviously, he played the Green Bay Packers. Did he? I want to make sure of that after he went to the Chargers.
I don't believe
I couldn't recall.
He did.
Well, we'll talk to him. We'll figure it out in the break and hear what he thinks Rodgers' perspective will be coming back on the other side here. It's Kyle Brust-Nortman. But first, I'm going to tell you about Grimal & Associates Insurance, which helps protect what matters most because they specialize in coverage that's tailored to you. Mandy's team is amazing. No call center where you don't know if they know who you are. It's a local team that helps take care of you. They know exactly what your policies are, exactly what you're covered in, and if you have questions on what you should be covered in, they will talk to you so you can figure out what's best for your home, your family, whatever coverage you need. They'll walk you through it. So visit them at teamgrimal.com. That's Team Grimal, Team GRAMOLL.com, because Mandy and their team are the best. So tell them KBN sent you or Ben sent you, and they will take care of you. Brian Balaga, the Super Bowl champ, joins us next.
This is Kyle Brust-Nortman.
So they are lucky. Those other teams, whether it's Kentucky or whether it's Oregon or was it TCU?
That was TCU.
TCU, they're lucky I didn't play in that game. You got upset by a bad team. TCU.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. You said people came to Lambeau to play with you then.
Green Bay isn't, a huge vacation destination. People are coming here to play with me.
Now they come to Green Bay to play with 10.
Love stepping up, throwing in. Joe Watson, touchdown Packers.
Get everything you need for the Packers matchup against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Hey sports fans, looking to level up your next private event? V Private Bar Services is your game changer. Move beyond the ordinary. V Private Bar Services crafts custom cocktails tailored to your brand and your guests' taste. Imagine a bar experience that's as unique as your business. Our expert mixologists will create a memorable experience that your clients and team will rave about. From signature cocktails to full-service bars, we've got you covered. Be the MVP of your next event. Visit vprivatebar.com to book today.
At Ewald Automotive, we make it easier than ever to get you into America's best-selling trucks and SUV during Ewald Truck and SUV Month. Ford, Ram, Chevy, GMC, Jeep, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Ewald is your one-stop shop for trucks and SUV. All makes, models, and sizes. Choose 0 down, 0 payments till 2026, or 0% financing. All with our low price guarantee. All in one place. Ewald Truck and SUV Month, going on now.
Go to ewaldauto.com.
On select models with approved credit. See dealer for details. Expires month end.
Something exciting is happening at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. On the second floor, you'll find the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails, Milwaukee's destination for bold flavors, fresh sushi, seasonal entrees, and cocktails crafted with care. Start your day with a breakfast that fuels you, stop in for dinner that sparks conversation, or linger late into the evening with drinks designed to inspire. With flavors and drinks for every mood, the Studio is the perfect place to gather, celebrate, and connect. Be boldly social. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails, now on the second floor at St. Kate the Arts Hotel.
Bucks basketball is back, and it's time to play. There's nothing like the energy inside Fiserv Forum. The roar of the crowd, the freakish slam dunks, the buzzer-beating threes. Catch the Bucks at home against New York Tuesday, October 28th, and Golden State Thursday, October 30th. And with the addition of Miles Turner, this season is set to be electric. Get in on the action with a ticket plan that works for you. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Get your seats now at bucks.com/tickets. That's bucks.com/tickets.
Ready to watch the Packers like a VIP? Cousins Subs put you in the center of it all on the 50-yard line in plush recliner seats, complete with personal TVs and your favorites delivered from Cousins Subs. 2 pairs of fans are selected before each regular season home game to enjoy this one-of-a-kind experience. Enter daily to win the best seats in the house, only from Cousins Subs. Cousins Subs. We believe in better. See rules and eligibility for details.
Homer here. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching the game from your backyard, every fan knows great moments deserve great vibes. Swing into Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan. Just across the Wisconsin border, they offer a full line of high-quality, clean-grain, certified CBD products designed to help you relax, recover, and recharge no matter the season. Higher Love is organically grown, locally owned, and proudly one of the best in the Midwest. Visit them in Menominee or explore the full CBD lineup at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Group, we do more than close deals. We serve with gratitude and faith-filled purpose. We've sold over $300 million in real estate since 2020, one of the top-ranked real estate teams in Wisconsin, and we're just getting started. What sets us apart? We care. Even if we're not your agent, we'll still help. That's the kind of stewardship the community deserves. If you're buying or selling across southeastern Wisconsin, let us earn your trust. I'm Tony Wendorf, and I want to create your red carpet experience. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Rutherford County.
Oh, it's about that time of day where you're cashing that check and doing a little bit of earning for that money. Time that money is a little bit of earning for you. There's no place better than Bank 5-9. Any pillar of your financial life, checking, savings, CDs, loans, whatever it is, Bank 5-9 has a solution for you, and they are the place to go for that true local community bank. Bank 5-9 awarded the prestigious Community Choice Award as Best Bank in the Milwaukee area. That on top of the top workplace for 16 straight years, they're living out their mission of making lives better. What other financial institution do you know that is their mission statement? Not just their customers, who they make the lives better for sure, and employees, but all around southeastern Wisconsin. Charitable giving and volunteerism. Bank 5-9 is off the charts in making lives better of everybody around them. See how Bank 5-9 can make your life a little bit better? Check them out at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
Joining us on Kyle Brust and Nortman before the Homer Hour is Brian Balaga. What's up, Brian?
Not much. How we doing?
Doing pretty good, Brian. I'd love your perspective on this because, obviously Aaron Rodgers taking on his former team, and he's saying all the right things. He's looking forward to retiring a Green Bay Packer, wants to, trade jerseys with Jordan Love after the game. But saying that this isn't a revenge game, and obviously he does have respect for the Green Bay Packers organization and all these things, but the guy is the utmost competitor that I've ever seen. Like, he will use anything as fuel to want to motivate him to win a game. Like, this may not be a revenge game, but it matters a hell of a lot to want to get your team after they drafted your replacement. Am I wrong here?
Yeah, obviously he has a ton of respect for the organization. He loves the organization. He loves the city of Green Bay. I think I kind of watched a few of the clips, and obviously, time heals a lot of wounds and things like that. I think that's kind of the case here, but doesn't mean that he does not want to get this win badly, right? I think he wants to get this win and beat the Packers and have one over their head. There's no doubt, right? It'd complete the all 32 teams, right? I think that's something to say for a quarterback to have a win against every single franchise in the NFL, right? I think no matter who you are, I think that's a pretty cool stat regardless. But I don't think that there's any bad blood, so to speak, right? I don't think there's anything like that. But you're right. He is the ultimate competitor. He won't be happy-go-lucky once the game starts. That's for sure. He'll be the same guy that we're always used to seeing when he puts on that helmet and he goes out there. He's going to be fiery. He's going to want to win. And that's who Aaron is, right? I mean, there's no doubt that he wants to win this football game, and that's what everyone should expect to see.
Brian, I'm going to rewind the clock way back to 2010. You were on that Packer team that faced Brett Favre the second year he was in Minnesota. Now, you didn't play against Favre or play with Favre, but you were on the team that a lot of guys did. What was the mindset of that Packer team as they were taking on Favre? How'd they not let it get too big and actually walk away with a win and not have it be the Favre versus the Packers type situation?
You know, like, that's a great question. And, like, since I was a rookie, like, I really don't know. I don't know, right? Like, I mean, I thought it was kind of wild, like Brett Favre on the Vikings. I thought it was weird. But, like, I didn't pay much attention to it because, like, I wasn't really in the drama of it as, you know, a Green Bay Packer when he was a Green Bay Packer. I wasn't in the locker room when he was in the locker room with Aaron. Like, I just wasn't there for it. So, and I was a rookie trying to keep my head above water. So, like, it wasn't something that I was paying much attention to. I mean, a lot of guys obviously were there when both of them were there, and it meant more to a lot of those guys. But to me, it was just kind of weird seeing Favre in a Vikings jersey and kind of seeing that whole dynamic play out on the field. But I as a rookie, I didn't think much of it because I hadn't known anything more than Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, that was the only thing I knew about was Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, and that was the only guy I've blocked for. So, like, it wasn't much to me, but I would assume for the other guys that had blocked for Brett or been around Brett, it was a little bit more. But I didn't really ask too many questions, right? I mean, it was. It wasn't much of my business as a rookie to ask, hey, so how was it back in whatever? Because, like, it just, I mean, I was worried about making sure, like, I was blocking my guy, not asking what their feelings were about having Brett back as a Viking, to be dead honest with you.
Totally get that.
I actually love to hear that because probably the most of the guys on this roster who did not play with Aaron Rodgers are just like, oh, this is going to be cool to play against Aaron Rodgers, but it won't have that same level of attachment. So that's good hearing going into Sunday night's matchup. But I do want to know, since you are so familiar with Aaron Rodgers, what weaknesses do the Green Bay Packers need to exploit of Rodgers coming in Sunday night for the defense to be able to finally force some turnovers and get to Rodgers?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing. You got to get to him, right? I mean, I think everyone knows that. I mean, Aaron is not the Aaron, like, from an escape standpoint and a, you know, movement standpoint that he was like 5 to 6 to 7 years ago, right? I mean, I think everyone knows that. Aaron used to be phenomenal moving around the pocket, getting out of the pocket. If Aaron broke the pocket, he was going to beat you, and he'd beat you. He could run it. He could throw it downfield, and defenses used to rush him by trying to keep him in the pocket because they knew if he broke contain, he could literally kill you a couple different ways. So, I mean, if you're Green Bay, you have to get to him. You have to get to him and kind of get to him early and frustrate him in that pocket, you know, early in the game. Because if you give him time, you see how quick he's releasing the ball right now. I mean, I think he may be getting rid of the ball in about 2.5 seconds. He's kind of looking like Tom Brady was towards the end of his career, how fast Tom was getting rid of the ball and how effective he was. If you let Aaron sit in that pocket for 3 seconds, he's going to find guys and he's going to chew you up. Like, he's going to find open guys. So you got to get to Aaron quick and you got to try to frustrate him early on. Because he's not a guy you want to get settled early in the game. You don't want him to feel comfortable. And if you show him vanilla looks, if you show him very basic looks, it's not going to go well. So you got to mix up looks, mix up pressure packages, do things that maybe he hasn't seen. And he's seen everything, but maybe there's some looks that on tape that he hasn't seen this defense show before that you can maybe get him on. And that's what you would do. From a secondary standpoint, there's nothing that you're going to fool him on, right? Like, there's not going to be a look. I mean, this is Hafley's defense is, you know, cover 3, and it comes off the tree of Salah and all these different guys. So he's very familiar with this defense from a coverage standpoint. So, like, you're not going to fool him there. It's going to be pressure looks that maybe he hasn't seen yet, that maybe you can fool him and get him to make protection adjustments and bait him into making those things and then pressure him. And maybe that's the way you can get him early on to rattle him a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes you feel the pressure of home decisions. I tell you what, one phone number to call, one place to go is Lifetime Home Services. They do it all under one roof. Air safety, HVAC. I'm getting Baby Will's closet redone, epoxy flooring, so many things, but it's all under one roof. Lifetime Home Services, the one place to go for trusted solution and lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Listen to Brian Balaga on the Homer Hour coming up next. Big shout out to the Bull